loaded. That's set. Got one. Looks like we are streaming, boys. Chat's enabled. We're good. Alrighty, we got sound. I will know if we have sound in 1 minute. About to load up live chat on here, and that's where I hear if we have sound. Let's see. Do we have sound? That's not it. Come on. What's the actual? Go live. That's interesting. It's actually not. That's not a live video. That's the looped black audio that plays beforehand. I'm supposed to make a video for that, but I just haven't yet. Come on. There we go. Now it's live. That's interesting. It's actually not. That's not a live video. That's. There we are. That's a live video. And chat is up. And I have background ambiance playing. I will apologize. There will be potentially a little bit of a fan noise in the background. We had a pipe that decided to not work. So we have a broken pipe, and somebody will be coming out to work on that. When someone gets here, they may have to start cutting through walls and doing a bunch of loud stuff, so we may just call tonight early when that happens. But with my luck, they may not even show up tonight. That's cool. Just want to take a shower. I can go upstairs and take a shower, but I couldn't take a shower last night. I was like, I don't know where the water was coming from or what's causing it, so I didn't want to make it worse. But we will get going on tonight's excursion. We don't need that. Those and hidden could go away. Even though I am excited, because I did get mass heal last night. 700 hit points.
Nice. Until somebody just negates it for you. No, you know.
You wanted to move in. I was like, did you? Hey. You're like, I'm gonna move in. I was like, you want to move in closer? Yeah. You want to stand right next to this guy. We're just fighting a lesser god. What? It's not like a evil god. The god of lies wouldn't just be like, you know what? Counterspell.
I'm not gonna kill all that. No.
But I think this is. I now have 9th level spell slots, which means it also works with my Cartomancer. So I can now save a 9th level spell, which will probably be 9th level Conjure Celestial, which means it'll do 6d12 healing or 8d12 damage per round or per turn for 10 minutes. So for the party, you guys are traveling out in the grass, kind of cutting along through the plains areas, as suggested by Licht, that you guys move through the plains so that he's not seen as he's a wanted man.
Indeed.
He creates his own mount. You have a mount too, which would have been with you. I just kind of forgot because you hadn't been here for a while. But your buddy could have carried both of you easily enough. I don't have that right. pretty sure we're smart. Yeah, no, he does not. Makes sense.
Oh, how long was the journey from the prison to the place?
From the prisons where you are now,
Yeah.
you guys are like 1 day away from the prison.
Oh, so we just...
You guys, they just started out.
A notification where she has to say yes. I don't know if she's gonna do it. We have a way to text Joyce to be like, hey, we're trying to log in.
Anyways, so you guys are about a day's travel into the fields, leaving the area near Orders Rise. Lick does say that he could definitely use some equipment, some gearing, as he has nothing on him other than basically clothes, and you guys gave him one hooded cloak. That's all he has. It's just clothes, his mask, and then the one hooded cloak. And apparently a book. He just pulled the book out of nowhere, cast the spectral steed, hopped on it, and started writing.
He's not an actual cleric or priest. We can't give him one of the amulets of the devout.
No, he's not an actual cleric.
Because he's a paladin, right?
Something like that. Devout cleric or paladin. He is not a cleric or paladin because he can't use that for that. So,
Interesting.
yeah. You've seen him just like create a ball of white silvery fire. So he's a caster of sorts. You're just not sure exactly necessarily what. I can take off some of this stuff that he doesn't have. He's very interested in getting a periaptive wound closure. He says that it's kind of crucial to his liveliness, being able to survive. But he has no money, no abilities. But you guys do have a mace that can be traded. That in mind, you guys wish to travel north, along the road, but skirting it out onto the side. You could travel the road and just hope that, you guys traveled the road, and other than the people who stopped you because you had undead, like most people just kind of, you're walking and they're like, nice day, isn't it? And just kind of keep walking like it's nothing crazy. So you could, but who knows if they're going to be looking for an escaped prisoner, how quick it's going to go. You probably move faster on the roads, but
also the religious guys that we just ganked, they're still on that road, so probably best to stay
possibly
off of that.
they might have gone somewhere else.
They might have said, like, you know what, this is rough. Right? Doubtful, but they're still right.
And Licht suggests just cutting through the fields and going towards Jernhill. He's like, we can literally cut just straight across. Just ignore everything Solarian and cut through there.
Yeah. It's a smarter idea. Not as quick, but smart. I'm for that.
That works for me. The less attention we bring to ourselves, the better.
Tarquin, can you figure out if Licht is a sorcerer or wizard or something. Because you're
I got
more
nothing
magic.
of the sort.
Give me an Arcana.
Here we go.
You can give me an Arcana too.
23.
26.
He definitely is doing arcane casting. That's not a wizard spellbook. So he's not a wizard. It's not sorcery. So not a sorcerer.
I think he's getting his powers from some other place.
What?
Your email.
He's not a wizard and he's not a sorcerer.
Oh, warlock.
Oh, that's
I was trying to think. I'm like,
You're thinking probably, yeah, it would make sense. He's probably some sort of warlock or some sort of divine creature. What'd you get at 23?
26.
26. You know that there's celestial warlocks. So, like, kind of the saying is like, if a god needs his word spread, he'll send a cleric to preach. If God needs a battle fought, he'll send a paladin. And then if they need something done that they don't necessarily need people to know about, they'll send a warlock. So, a little less by the books, a little more, unconventional.
They do the
But-
wet works.
Which is exactly kind of the thought of how it kind of feels like this guy went. When he was talking to you guys, he told you he kind of found out he was, is that pizza?
Might be. There's nobody here.
Probably, yeah.
Dustin's not here?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's
sleeping
us.
on the couch.
That's us.
I walked
Shit.
down. Lights are out. He's not there.
It is pizza? Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna make sure.
Fuck it. I already pizza. Dick.
We were gonna call you, but then Dave, because it was a last minute decision, and then Dave said that you were already at Jersey Mike's getting your sandwich, and then we were like, oh well.
That's fair.
But like it literally was like
That was
within
it.
the last.
I went to Jersey Mike's, got here, sat down, popped on my phone. It's like, yeah, okay, well, guess not.
Slice.
You know, they got a couple sandwiches that aren't on the actual menu in the store.
What?
Like if you do it like on the online, on the app or whatever.
Yeah.
They have a few sandwiches that are
Or, yeah,
Oh, yeah?
we can.
on the regular menu.
Did you see what the fun that was my morning? I had to move my closet out so that I could do it, and it snapped. The whole thing just fucking snapped. All my clothes fell. I was like, exactly what I was going for.
You're like, yeah, that was completely intentional. Everything that I needed.
There's plates and stuff like that for you guys' pizza. Pizza party. I'm doing my grab. Chilled soda. Cool. Anyway, sorry.
Cups on the fridge.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna type this. Almost logged in. We'll get you there. I can have you up too, so I can tell you. I mean, you have your dice. That's the most important thing.
This is literally what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering what happened with D&D Beyond that they had to log every single person out.
It looks like they did an update because I see like a few new buttons.
And I get that for the app, but we're not using the app. We're
Yeah.
like online. Or you're using the app.
Yeah, because now in spells they have like the list right there.
List
but I
of
think
the
that's
level.
the only thing I found though. So
Yeah. We'll figure it out. Anyways, so
man, it's just like more UI
just more
friendly.
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It's closer to
Organization.
how it looks on the
Yeah, just like skip to it.
iPads and stuff. Because they have the same thing on here, like founder spells, you got the levels and stuff like that.
You're on,
Oh, I'm on the app.
oh, you're
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Exactly. Fuck you, shit. You let it know.
Well, locked you out.
You locked me out?
No, it says it actually fucking remembers.
Cool.
Hey! Oh, fuck you. Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you, go
Fuck you.
Mets.
Nice.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.
Go Mets.
Stay alive.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Where do I lose my kid? A kiss.
Yes.
During the live stream.
In that case, I guess I'll have a slice.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Of course.
Appreciate
I wasn't going to eat any pizza, but
you. If that's the case,
That's
I'm
the
having a
price to
slice.
then yeah. So, buttons, yes. You guys are traveling along through the fields then. So he says, well, we can always travel to Journhead. I think that I could get better equipped there. However, that is long travel from here by foot. Could be dangerous for us. I have abilities to. I have the capabilities of helping protect myself, but again, without one of the necklaces like the two of you wear, I would be in danger using some of those abilities. Because when I summon the power from within me, it does burn its way out. So, just a thought. But you can always protect me as we travel to Journhead, if that's what we wish to do.
We shall keep you safe. Make sure if you have to use any of your abilities, it'll be only not often enough to where you should die.
Yeah, this is fair.
Balaj pretty much has things handled.
No, that's good, sir. I have not traveled very much in a while. I find myself more of a homebody. What sort of things will we encounter going through this, the plains of the Lower Solarian Empire? Do they have no cities set up yet? Any villages or anything major?
We've only stuck to the roads. It's probably all the same cities that you loved and knew before you.
People, bandits, mostly humanoids.
Maybe a dragon. We haven't encountered a dragon.
We handled one of the dragons. I think we're fine.
Dragons are fun.
Mostly just people, bandits. Shitty people who think that they can take whatever they want. And they find out really quickly that they die.
That's usually how bandits work. Bandits are evil creatures. Like rogues, they skulk in the night. These are the purest of evils. Is there anything you guys wish to know from me as we travel? Anything I can help you with other than guidance?
if you're a warlock, then who is your patron?
The Silver Flame.
What is the silver flame?
The Silver Flame is the essence of purity. It is a righteous, burning flame that ignites its enemies. The Silver Flame is sort of a truth in power. There are very powerful creatures that follow it. Large sect of clerics, large sect of paladins. However, there's also ones like me. I was referred to as a purifier. We go in and eliminate abominations and evil and things of that nature. I was sent as a scout to find if this land was pure. Apparently, there are issues with this land. But there was some corruption in the ranks, some miscommunication, if you will, and that landed me where you found me. I hope that answers your question.
It did.
You may see more of the purifiers in the future, or well, not the purifiers, more of the Silver Flame in the future. I do know, I heard when working Sequoia, some of what we were doing was going to be based off of working with bringing innovation from the realm known as Everon to this land.
Realm known as what?
Realm known as Everon. This is actually where the Silver Flame hails from. It's where I was born before I was sent to this realm. Unbeknownst to me. When you are young and less experienced, stepping into a magical circle is just stepping into a magical circle. You don't know necessarily where you're going.
The silver flame that we might encounter, were they part of your group that ditched you?
No. I was not ditched by a group. I took responsibility for what it was that I was doing, and my group continued on. I wouldn't say that I was ditched by them. I guess they went back into the Underdark, and knowing what we know, I'm guessing they were probably all killed by agents of Menzel Baranzan, and their deaths were covered up. Menzel knew that we were traveling. They knew that we had committed what they referred to as atrocities, but they were not innocent by any means. So, you can say what you will, but I honestly think that all of my friends were probably killed by Drow in the Underdark.
Gotcha.
So I'm not abandoned, I'm more of a loose end, if you will. But luckily you guys have taken me away from the guards who kept me safe. But you are now going to keep me protected. You with your jelly friend.
More of an ooze.
However, it is peculiar, but I can say it's not the first time that I've encountered such things. Ooze casters and creatures that can do great things. This person I encountered, one I remember looked like a female drow, but it was this vile yellow ooze creature. It was protecting a place of great magic, a tree that could summon creatures and alter the way that the weave affected you if you used it correctly. I will show you as it's on the way to where we are going, deep in the Underdark.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else that you wish to know of me? Or anything I can offer to you?
All good for now.
Besides your help with navigation, I don't think we really need anything from you.
Okay. I have been around in this area for a long time. Yes, I was inside for a while, but I'm still capable of listening. Minor scouting.
Unless you know of any other satyrs that were around. Specifically, one known as Valen Huckleby.
I kind of recall. I know there was a satyr around the time that I was being incarcerated. When I was set up at the lighthouse, we had a satyr come through.
He's a bard.
This one was a bard. I can't tell you I know his name. It wasn't of great importance to me. No offense.
None taken.
I've yet to meet one of great importance.
It doesn't seem like he was of great importance to much of anyone around here.
I think that's why Levi picked him along with some of the others in his group. They were of use, but disposable. Levi took a group of them and he sent them off to help find our leader, the guild master of the lighthouse. I guess they were successful because Antoneth returned to us. So we returned our guild leader, but I never saw them again. But I would say that would be the way to look if you're trying to find him. The last person I saw with him was Levi, the wizard mayor of Jarnhell.
He hasn't been terribly helpful in the past. Maybe I haven't been asking the right questions.
That is fair. If he is responsible for the missing of this person, then maybe he simply doesn't want to be like, oh yeah, I know who he is, I sent him here to die. I probably wouldn't tell you either. But that's neither here nor there. Um, what about you, lion folk?
And what about me?
That was the question I asked. Do you serve your pride with pride?
You could say that.
Would you follow this black hand?
Black mane.
Black mane.
I do not.
Yes.
My family has fallen victim to his schemes, trickery.
Fair. Fair.
We are currently working to amass some numbers. Hopefully, get rid of him.
Well, it can be done, but it may be difficult. You know, he is not meant to be there. He shouldn't even exist, but here we are.
Why do you say that?
Well, I would say you know quite a bit about magic from dealing with your friend here. Have you seen any of what he can do?
Quite a bit, yes.
There are artifacts that are similar that can create things of this sort as well. I traveled with a young, up-and-coming paladin of sorts when we were younger. Now, a paladin by the name of Solomon. And in our travels, we came across, they did, I was not there for it, but as I was in the lighthouse under house arrest waiting to be moved, as I came across an item known as the deck of many things. And in the process, Solomon drew a card which created out of nothing a homestead, a place with a dark being living inside of it. Solomon knew that he must go and destroy this creature, this mystic being that took on Solomon's appearance, looked like him. It was a magic shapeshifter of sorts that killed his family, took over where they lived. But Solomon never managed to get down south. Whatever happened to him, we don't know. But this creature claimed a human village as Lord Solomon, but his ambitions seemed to grow from there. Shortly after that, that Black Mane showed up. A friend of mine believes that Black Mane was this creature that was summoned from the cards.
Interesting.
Left unchecked to just grow and thrive. No history, no enemies, just a nameless shapeshifter that could just weave his way through. I believe there's a chance it may be tied to a shapeshifter that was vaunted by the Solarian Empire by the name of Niv, but I don't know for sure. Just two powerful shapeshifters that were never found, never dealt with. But there's a chance that happens, and if that's the case, Black Mane should have a rather strong homestead to fall back to, a castle. That's it's a small town north of the shifter area.
In the shifter area.
Oh, sorry, north of the Leonin area. That's what you would have said.
Castle, you said.
A small castle.
Where's the Leonin area?
The Leonins are all down in here.
Okay, just okay. Southeast.
Yeah. So down here-ish, there's theoretically a human homestead. Long forgotten, like not part of the Solarian Empire, but humans that are here before that. Well, I'm going to show him what's going on, and then we'll see what we have to do. I'll show him real quick, but you guys can talk amongst yourself if you want.
Guys, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Right.
Let me put my damn shoes on. These things like slide off the second like we move. Drives me crazy. Alright, cool.
Brian, what is that? Jesse, nice to meet you, man.
Stick your
No,
pointed to the here. So that's one of them.
Well, cicatrix, are you feeling a lot better about licked being in there?
Up there somewhere.
Now that we're learning more about it?
Just because he knows things makes me feel any better about it.
Stripping it so it's right to the side of that red belt.
Yes.
Right to the side of it? So like right here. Yeah, on the inside.
It's just a liability.
we did have a
We
big.
bust him out of a prison, we drop him out in the open. He
Yeah.
looks
So you called, I
very
saw emergency,
distinct.
and I was like,
Look at
my
seal
first
on
thought
the-
was, I was like, because I just did the gas and shit, I was like, dude, there's a fire.
Oh no, I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry, dude. Then it comes out.
I think the sooner we get him to the Underdark, the better.
I
The
agree.
guy that fixed it, he just used a sharp fight.
This idea that
Well, it was
There's like
it's
water
hard for him to
there.
get in there and braze it though, without taking.
be our guide is great and
Whatever you
everything,
think, but like
but
I said, if we need to.
he absolutely has zero
Open more shit
intention
up.
of ever going back to prison. I don't blame him.
Yeah. And not, yeah, you can smell it right when you walk in here.
Yeah.
Which is good because I don't think it's been going on too long.
No.
But long enough, obviously, so.
Like I said, less than a week ago.
Yeah.
It was dry less than a week ago, for sure.
Yeah.
If he is as strong as he
We got a
says,
step stool too, if that'll be.
he could just as easily turn on us if the opportunity arose
It
for him.
just reflected off the whiteness of this fruit.
Oh,
He could, but I feel like he stands too heavily on his morals. So betrayal will probably be
Yeah,
pretty
anything, Brian,
low
just let me know.
on his radar.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, sometimes I'll
Me
just
too.
flash on and then put the camera in there and just like video
Otherwise,
around.
we'll have quite a fight on our hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all that.
Yeah, so it's clearly coming from through you. You can't see anything from here because, yeah, those pipes go through the fucking, the top plate. Oh, this actually kind of feels almost like moist too. I don't know.
I know see this, see this right here. That was old. That was last time theoretically, but and it doesn't feel like it because this is like bulged out. You haven't seen water down here as well.
Well, yeah, it's all gonna, collect that this point.
Clef, how are you feeling about our merry adventure?
Water damage is gonna come from. But it's
He would be there. There's a pipe was right next to
Not sure that I'm a fan of this licked guy.
That's just house down.
I usually have my daughter with me.
I think it's going to bring unwanted and negative attention now.
Hang out.
At a
Fucking. And Justin hit me up after fucking 4 shots of whiskey.
Somebody somewhere thought he'd be best off in a prison. It's unwise for us to be traveling with him.
Yeah.
I hope this key will get us relevant
It better be. To my future goals, it will be.
I don't think anything
we'll see at the next shop that we come across to get a hat of disguise, just to keep us a little bit safer.
That's a premium idea.
That sounds pretty smart.
How good is that for against, say, scrying and stuff? Because look,
If you need a chair, or
somebody,
something like that, just
someone
let me know.
is going to be looking for it.
It's
You know
true.
where you should be.
That goes over that way.
That's
Yeah, you got a chair or something?
Yeah,
Everything
let me bring you
know
something.
about the Solarian Empire. They
Let me
have
still
strong
we just have
magic to
nitro.
figure out
D&D.
who took him or who he could be with.
I've got this one. If
It
that
was-
works for you, or
yeah,
I
that's
think you just
great.
follow it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah.
like the devil in my house growing up, so you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, no, I feel you.
so yeah. If they want to find him, they will.
For some reason, I suspect they will
Yeah.
want to find him, and they will find him. And I
So
suspect it would be a bad thing if they find us with him.
So the best thing for us to do is get to where we need to go quickly. I said we would protect him, but if they come down and try to take him back to prison, he's on his own.
We need to be conscious of what is just attacking him and what has been seeking him because of his fact that he's missing from prison. He's attempting to get him back. You do not want to tangle with those.
Yep.
yeah, it's mainly going to be Menzo Baron. That's going to be trying to get some revenge.
I'm sure there's a lot of history here that we know nothing about.
Yeah.
It's quite possible.
It's fine. You guys are just bringing a warlock with a silver flame through shifter territory.
It's great.
There's no,
Everything's great.
there's no history with that.
There's no history there. Fine.
So on Everon, that's actually the realm that shifters come from as well. And the silver flame pretty much committed to genocide there.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, one of their paladins got infected by a lycanthrope, and so they determined that lycanthropy was like a very, very, very big evil, because if lycanthropy could take one of their powerful paladins and turn him to this, make him one of these creatures that could wipe out half of one of their biggest churches, that meant it could be, or it had to be cleansed. So that's when the first purifiers kind of came into being. And they were killing off all the werewolves and werebears, were-rats, things like that. But they ended up turning their eye on the shifters, who aren't actually cursed with lycanthropy. They're more of like born into it.
Oh, like
They can't spread it, but they wiped out a good portion of them.
Great.
Yeah, it's fine. But you guys are traveling, and it's starting to get a little bit later in night. Unless there's anything specific you wish to do during the day as you travel.
Nothing for me.
Cool. Then as it gets late at night, it starts getting to a point where it's probably time to start setting up camp. How do you guys want to set up camp and handle watches?
I'm gonna do the tower.
You do a tower? What are you? What sort of tower are you building? What? Two options.
Just the one with the double bedroom.
Double bedrooms. I can. I feel like you guys won't wish to sleep in the same area as I sleep. Because I don't sleep in the dark. I'm guessing you all wish to sleep in the darkness.
I don't sleep.
You don't sleep? Yeah. You know what I mean. No. I don't sleep. But I also don't do my little, I don't do a meditation for the period.
That's true.
I know I've heard a few of them, but I snore too. I've heard a little snore too from some of you trancing. They're not all there, I think. But I can keep watch if you wish. Atop this tower.
Fine with that?
That would be kind of you.
Of course.
I feel like
Ooh, making a ball this tower.
we should have at least one other person also keeping watch. He might not be someone to go back on his word, but I also don't want him just disappear.
With your kin down.
True.
What, really?
I'll take first watch.
No way. Holy cow, how'd you find out that?
Karma contact.
Yeah.
It's over here, so I don't burn myself trying to reach past it.
What are you gonna do, like a...
Trying to counter some of that
Oh, you know,
mildew
use
water
other-
smell.
I mean,
I don't smell
take the
anything.
bucket.
Yeah.
No?
Jeez, that's crazy that she contacted you.
Lavon's 91.
Yeah.
We went a few weeks ago. Maybe a month ago.
Really?
Went over and visited him. And he had a stroke and he couldn't remember me. He was in pretty bad shape, so. Lavon remembered you.
Yeah. That's cool. Jeez, it's been so long.
Yes.
That's a really long time.
Ladder up to the second floor. I can join by a ladder and hatch. And you're doing 2 bedrooms with bed, chairs, a chest, and a magical fireplace. So that's the structure. There will be, let's see, has a bedroom with a bed, chairs, chest, and magical fireplace. So there's going to be a fireplace in each. It's a fireplace. Each bedroom. There will be a bed.
So, Carmen's gonna get him cremated on Friday. And she and Lavon are going to Nebraska for his memorial.
Yeah. How far in Nebraska were you planning on going?
See a desk, chairs, and a chest.
But on Saturday, I'm gonna go over and
A magical chest
check our cars,
and a
make sure
bed.
we take it to freaking Nebraska.
Yeah.
And like a chair. Probably. Like a chair. Arms. Chair there. So that's the 2 areas. Just missing. I climb up to the top and I'll cast Tiny Hut, which will encompass pretty much the whole thing. I'm trying to think. I think I could probably Tiny Hut on top of here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm saying it'll just kind of dome down. Just kind of be more of an orb in this situation.
Cool.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bobby. I'm gonna take these shelves down because I'm gonna have to cut. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I'm cutting it in on the other side, so never mind.
Whatever you need to do. I took the top shelf off already and moved it all the way.
Okay.
You
I
cut
just-
what you
if
need.
if
You do
I
whatever
do
you
need to take any of this down, is there a good place for me to set it for the time being?
I can just move it real fast. I mean, we can pull some of this. How far down? Are you here to all this? Not going to-
Yeah, just in case I needed to approach from this end.
There are still 2 pieces left. Just if you guys wanted one.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
There's an extra one. I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, just let me know how much I owe you for the.
I don't want to like take stuff.
You sure? All right. I'll remember that.
You owe me nothing. You've given me so many
I
things,
also
man.
moved stuff out of my closet. I don't think that's going to help at all.
I would need access to the closet. I'll just need either access.
Still
from
means.
this side or
Have you been
this
in?
side. I'm hoping everything I can do.
Better I'm not teaching.
Itself, which make cleanup a lot easier. But I'm gonna start by cutting my drywall.
Yeah, sure.
No bullshit.
So I
I'll
just
move this and then I'll get all this stuff out of your way here real quick. Just thinking that. No, I appreciate you. Not having water dripping on my floor would be nice.
yes.
So, and just the thought, like I hate the idea of like, kind of mold or this or that. Can come from any issue.
In Colorado, with it being as dry as here, it's less of an issue, but definitely mold can first. But consistently over time. But
Yeah.
the fact that it
For sure, man.
causes,
Help you out.
I think there
They
shouldn't
have cups
be any
on
sort
top of the fridge too, if you don't have one.
damage that should eliminate the leak. Everything else will dry out and the mold will go away because there's no water source.
They don't trust this guy.
Yeah. So
That's the hope, so.
I do not trust this man.
well, I deal with a lot of this kind of stuff. So
It really seems like he
the
knows.
fact that you're not seeing any sort of water cooling already down here means that you caught it very quickly.
Yeah.
Most of the time, there's a lot of times when people they can go on for weeks.
Yeah, there's a little bit in my, especially the carpet in my room is wet. So it's pulling a mess. So I'm thinking, because it's an unfinished closet, that hit this board, and that was the easy escape for it.
Like he said, at least we're honest.
It'll absorb into something like carpet a lot quicker than drywall, wood, or anything else like that.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, you can just set those wherever.
If I need to move them, I will.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure like nothing was gonna get like drywall dust or anything else like
Oh
that.
yeah, no, you're good, man.
Thank you, sir.
Shouldn't be too loud, but he'll just be doing his thing. Put a mobile dome of 4 springs in existence around and above you, having stationary refrigeration. Spell ends if you leave its area. So he's going to dome up on top. How do you guys want to sort out this? You've got 2 decent sized bedrooms. He's doming up on the top next to the tower. You can kind of park your wagon, tie off the horse.
I'll take the top bedroom.
Top bedroom. So you're going to take the top bedroom, take the top bed. Well, you said you're taking first watch anyways, but theoretically you're going to be doing that. Where does everybody else want to camp up?
Is this just like a tube?
It's a Galder's tower, so we just made it. So it's basically 2 10-foot cubes on top of each other, connected by a ladder. He'll get up into the top, cast a little dome. So there's a dome you can't see, like it's opaque, so you can't see into it.
From a distance, right? Is it just like a 2-bedroom?
Yeah, it's just basically 2 bedrooms, but I mean, you guys can make it work however you want. Watch will fucking open up one of the chests. He'll set all of his gear next to the chest, and just he sets in the chest and You watch his armor and like basic clothes just kind of settle down to the ground, and he's just like it just looks like a freaking his mithril chain shirt,
That's
just like on the bottom with just sludge on top of it, just into the chest.
Space is limited. I'll just camp out in the cart.
You camp with the cart of your tie off your dog. Camp out in the cart. Where are the rest of you guys going? There's another bed.
You guys, if either of you want to take the other bed, I can sleep on the floor.
I'm a little more accustomed to that, Tarquin. Go and lay down.
Clef, do you want the bed?
No, I don't know. I'll see you're trancing. I'll watch.
I'll sleep in front of Velnock's place. Throw out my bedroll.
What's on top? This is on top of that one.
Oh,
That
okay.
one's
It's
on top
all
of that
on
one.
top.
I just
Oh, gotcha.
deconstructed it.
He's on top of it all. I'll be outside of the door on the bottom level then.
Outside of the door on the bottom level. On the ground. And where are you going to trance at? Right here.
Right. No, you're in between 3 squares.
right there.
You choose a 5-foot square.
Oh, okay.
You don't exist in between them.
Are you sure?
I could. I did. I was there. I saw it.
Cool. So, and you said you're taking first watch as well?
Yep.
So how do we want to do watches?
Very carefully.
Velnock, you're going to do it. When are you trancing? Are you going to trance? We'll break it into 4 watches.
Trance is for 8 hours, doesn't it?
You transfer for 4 hours. You take like the downtime, but you have to transfer
Right.
4 of it.
So then,
And you're in their kind of
could do-
meditative state.
2 hours, transfer 4, and then do 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's just
So then you're solid watch for the first and fourth. Second watch. Who wants second watch?
I think it's since I'm outside anyway.
Cool. Third watch.
Dibs.
Break up your sleep a little bit. Not too bad. We're doing and then fourth watch. Perfect. Where's there? Alrighty. Well, while you were watching, Velnock, where do you want to be for this first part of the watch?
I'll just like sit up top with licked, just like sit over the edge of the roof.
We'll sit up on the top.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to see out very well. He made it towards very opaque,
Oh, okay.
and he has very like bright lights and all stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be he has it where you can enter into there. If you enter in, you'll see he just has just using very bright light spells, and he's just got light cast on the ground right in front of him, and he's just kind of staring into the light.
Okay. Then I'll
That's
just
great
go
sense.
outside.
Weirdo.
We'll take the other side of the... Yeah, right there.
Cool. Perfect. So, as we begin, Clef and Velnock, give me perception checks.
13.
18.
18 and 13. Awesome. Cool. Looks clear.
Looks clear.
And that's all you need is for it to look clear.
I rock my look clear.
Nice.
This is true. You absolutely did. Where are you? I'm looking for. There you are, but do you have a non? Here's the non summoner variant. Do not have you. Do not have you. Do have. Perfect. Slightly after it gets dark, not too late. You guys are set up. And pay no attention to what box I grabbed. There's nothing. There's nothing going on. I'm sure.
No.
Nothing. Nothing at all is going on. However, you're over there and you're over there and you guys are sleeping. The dog's sleeping. You're on the ground. The two of you who are awake get your favorite thing for one. There's our own watch.
Darkness starts.
Suddenly, it's very, very fucking dark.
Damn it.
And as soon as it's very, very fucking dark, DC 14 hit you?
Does not.
Hey, that's better. I'm guessing an AC 29 crits you.
I think Silvery Barb says it might not.
So a creature you can see?
Nice.
No. But yes.
But I got attacked.
You did get attacked. First person casts darkness, and the other person used their devil sight to go, I'm going to shoot you as soon as the darkness pops up.
Well, we'll see what Silver Barb says. Does it say that I can see?
I'm not positive. But
Imagine distracted friggin' creature. It triggered, so it attacked me. That's the trigger.
right.
So, yeah.
I hear that, but
roll.
what's the target?
A lower roll.
Creature you
You can see. Okay, it's not. Don't.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Silvery Barbs you have to see. So yeah, see, he's
Well,
going to
then I'll
shoot you
eat that one.
very, very well.
Tasty.
I mean, it's not terrible. Their swords are what hurt. The crossbow, the crit is going to do, hey, 9 points of piercing damage. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You want to make that.
You fail that. Oh my god, you're not a whopping 17.
17, okay, cool. You also didn't save by 5 or more, or fail by 5 or more. That's when it really sucks. But you save, so you are not poisoned. But you get shot with a crossbow bolt, and kind of feels like it was poisoned. But you seem to not really care about that. And that's going to be initiative.
Are you yelling and screaming when you start initiative?
If you want to yell and scream immediately,
Yeah.
we can get some perception checks going on. Blotch didn't make one at disadvantage.
Motherfuckers have done this shit before, darkened our asses, and then fucked us up. So yeah, I'm going the fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Like the guy who can't see gets the really good one.
Dumb question, real quick. What's a blue dot?
That's one that you got from the cards.
Oh.
So that's a customized one. So you have proficiency, but you weren't naturally proficient in it.
Gotcha.
Fair. Clef, what'd you get on your initiative? 10. Cool. Let me go again. Velnock.
14.
Cicatrix.
8.
That's good. Gives you a chance to hear. Magus.
12.
Tarquin.
12.
Cool. Tarquin, Magus, and Cicatrix, you guys are all asleep. If you want to give me a perception check at disadvantage, because you are sleeping.
Fail it? Probably.
I got 6.
6, that will be a fail.
What
Or,
was it? Perception?
perception. What'd you get, Alex?
14.
You wake up, hearing screaming. What'd you get?
I'll check. He's not gonna do that for an hour straight. Only more than
He just has to cut a hole to get to the pipes
Yeah.
to find out where the hell the water's coming from.
he, Sorry, I love all my stuff from yesterday still.
You're good.
Oh, actually, it's a dirty 10.
Dirty 10, that's what you need.
Sick.
So you wake up as well. So you will be in round 1 of combat. That being said, Blotch did not wake up yet.
It's
Well,
pretty bad.
let's see. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer.
Well, in the meantime, Glenn, how was your trip?
Yeah, I got a 7. I have a +5. So he's not.
Yep.
Fortunately, we didn't have to sit through the actual graduation because there weren't enough spaces
Oh,
for
really?
people to be there. So we went to concentrate on going to the party afterwards.
Very cool.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Than the graduations.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? They're so fun.
No.
They're so fun.
No.
They're the most
No.
fun one
All of
person
them.
could ever have.
Note to the note.
I wouldn't know.
Especially
Didn't get to
when
be
your
a fucking-
last name's at the end of the alphabet.
Absolutely.
So we're going to move in on you. This one is going to move in now. Oh, no. They don't get to move in yet. This guy gets to move in first. And he will come in. This. sorry, it's this one. This one I have marked. It's D. D is going first, and then B is this one. He's got a ring. He's going to move in on, move into here. It's going to be full movement to get to there. You can't see him. He can see you well enough to do. I can use that. I can only use one hand crossbow attack. Or I can use my spell casting, but I'm already concentrating on darkness. So I think I'm okay with darkness. I'm going to shoot at you. Oh, you are in darkness and can't see me. Probably doesn't matter. 13. Yeah.
You got it. Good job.
He's asleep. A is not concentrating. He just fired off. He's going to move in also. Is that this range?
Would I know if it's the same darkness from a long time ago, like the orcs did?
They have it. It's the darkness spell, so yes, but you don't know that it's the orcs necessarily.
Well, not the orcs. I mean just the same spell.
It does seem like the same darkness
Okay,
spell.
cool.
You're guessing. You're just kind of sitting here, and it's just you're kind of keeping watch on something like it's just blocking, like, and then like a bolt fucking whizzes past you. You're like, yeah, something's shooting at me. Speaking of which, I get one more shot. That's gonna hit. Yeah, 26.
Shit.
That's gonna be 8 piercing damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw. You're fine.
Hell yeah.
We're not poisoned currently.
Good stuff.
But you get stuck with just a bolt comes in to the darkness, and you're like, yeah, that fucking sucks. B moves in, and he's concentrating as well. He's going to come over the top to the edge of the bubble. Right now he's 5 feet away. Right there. And then he's going to shoot one hand crossbow at you. AC 20. 9 points of piercing damage.
Another con save.
Yeah, another con save. At this point, too, you guys have had downtime. There's you would all have your heroic inspirations if you want.
I fail.
So everybody does have heroic inspirations.
That's
as
our
well.
heroics?
Yeah, everybody would have them.
Yeah. I'm gonna use
If you
mine.
need. Well, what'd you get?
I got 4, so 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea to use it.
5.
So that's an 8.
So,
That's good. You're
He just
poisoned,
used his.
but you didn't miss it by 5,
Oh.
which means you're poisoned, but you're not unconscious.
Oh, that's good.
So that actually makes a very big difference.
Yeah.
But you have the poison condition. You seeing what's going on?
Huh?
Do you see what it
I'm
is?
still trying to cut a hole in the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
I had to borrow Dustin's oscillating tool. That's
You're good. You're good.
the battery was already dead on it, so I need a new one.
Oh, fair. Cool. I just really want to hope. I'm hoping that he finds it, and it's a quick fix, and he can fix it tonight, and stuff can be drying and done. So he shoots you. You're poisoned, but not terribly. Velnok. It is your turn. You're in darkness.
I'm going to Celestial Revelation, Inner Radiance. Doesn't really do anything in the darkness.
Maybe it might.
Sheds bright light in 10-foot radius and dim light an additional 10.
Give me 1 second. See if it gives me a roll on that. Because you get to pick it every single time you do it. Celestial Revelation. Inner Radiance. Searing light, temporary radius from your eyes and mouth for the duration. You shed bright light, 10-foot radius, dim light, an additional 10 foot. I don't know if that's actually going to counter darkness. Technically,
Or at least help me see a little bit.
well, sorry. Hopefully, I'll be done with that in just a minute, guys. If any spell overlaps area with bright light or dim light created by a spell of second level or lower, that other spell is, let's see, if any spell's light overlaps with any of this spell's light overlaps with bright or dim light created by a second level or lower spell, that spell is dispelled. I'm going to say that it's not going to dispel it. But you wouldn't be. It's not going to dispel your bright light, but you're not going to. It's not going to be hitting you quite yet. That being said, if you move out, you'll still have it.
Oh, okay. I just
Because it's
wanted to know
not
if I could
specifically
at
a
least
level.
see them.
You won't be able to see them yet. You'll have to move a little bit further out.
Cool. And then what does the poison condition do to me again?
While you're poisoned, it's just you have a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So that'll be while you're poisoned, you have ability checks and attack rolls. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Cool. That's fine. I'm gonna move right here.
So right there, you'll be out of there, and they're in the light. So you come out, there's two drow, and they both kind of like look away from you.
Then I'm gonna third level Wither and Bloom.
Drop it right there, boom. So I need 2 saves, con saves.
Con saves.
I'm actually decent at their con saves, and I rolled really well. 18,
18 saves.
so they both save.
Yep. But they still take half.
So half damage.
$13. So 7.
7 and 7. Good little smack on them. Anything else? Celestial Revelation's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it just says once per turn you can do it.
Well, no, to activate it. I think it activates
Doesn't
its
say.
bonus. No?
Once per long rest, you can transform one of the options below. Lasts for 1 minute.
Bonus action. Let's see.
Oh, it's under the bonus action section. Yes.
Yes.
Then yes.
I was like, it should say on there.
Agreed.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 1 bonus action. Cool. Yeah, so bonus action, and then you move in, and then at the end of your turn, they automatically take how much damage?
3 radiant.
So they'll each take 3 radiant damage. I don't have any resistances right yet. So a little more, but you can see they're burnt a little bit. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, and then they also take extra 3 damage from radiant because of once on each of my turns before the transformation ends.
Is it all creature, or is it just one?
When I deal damage to a target with a
So-
spell or attack roll.
So which one of them? I think it's one. It's only going to be one of them that'll actually take.
Oh, to
the
one
more.
target. I'll do it to the one that's to my right.
I got it figured out.
Is it a busted pipe?
That's whatever the fitting. Yeah.
The fitting heap.
To say the least, when they installed this PEX or whatever here, they pulled that pipe down too hard, and so where the fitting is in the wall, there's pressure on it, and so it's leaking like inside the 2x4 that goes across the top for your framing and everything else like that.
Okay.
So I can just cut it out, above the shower, run new PEX pipe down, and make a pretty easy fix. So
Oh, awesome.
cool.
I'll let Dustin know. So I'll run.
Cool.
those.
Do we need to shut off any water or anything like that?
We'll
or-
have to definitely shut off some
Yeah.
water, but like I said, I'm gonna go run and grab some parts real quick
Cool.
and take care of it.
Awesome. That's awesome here. Thank you.
Then I can spend a unspent hit die to recover some health.
Yes. And he took an extra 3, and then he did take total of that. So I'm gonna get the con save, which he saves.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
There we go. And then my last last guy is coming up from the south. Can he move this to there? So you're just in range. One more shot on you, John. 25. It's 25.
I'm still saying in the fucking dark, I guess.
11 points of damage. And con save.
16.
You are fine. That brings us to Magus. Magus, you are up. Sleeping in the wagon, and you hear noise. Kind of glance over, and you see it's dark out, but you see a bubble of darkness over where he was at.
I'm kind of moving towards the front. Can I see the? Can I see the guys?
What's your speed?
Uh,
I know it's crazy. Oh, 45. I see it. So you can get to here, stand up and get to there. He's just out of range, but you'd be able to see them.
yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
No. It's not like insanely dark. There is definitely moonlight. So it's hard to see, but you get to there with a move action and you can see him. But he'd be just out of your reach.
Unless I. Is that all of my movement?
That's your move action. You still have a bonus and
I was gonna say back me up one spot. And then I'll hop 15 feet.
it's like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
No. Rabbit hop. Might as well. You're a rabbit, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Still not sure.
24.
24, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely AC 24. And what you're seeing is you come up to this guy, you saw the same thing. These are definitely drow. And they come in, they have studded leather armor on. And it looks like they have a sword that's like a magic sword that's just blackness. What you got? Show me what you got.
Not a whole lot. For 7.
7 damage. Doing any key stuff or focus stuff? Sorry. Oh, I forgot. My bad. I forgot. It's focus now, not key.
No, that's all I can do, because everything else is bonus action.
I think. Well, I mean, you could do. You should have multiple attacks as well, right?
Did I get 2 attacks?
I believe you'd have 2 attacks by now. I would hope that you have 2 attacks by now.
You do. At level 5, you should have gotten a second attack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You should have 2 attacks, and then
attacks
you
per
can
action, yeah.
flurry if
Okay.
you want.
And then yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to flurry because you did a bonus already
Yeah.
to get there. But you would
No,
also.
gotcha.
I think you have.
24
Does
good.
damage
That's
when
definitely
I
neat.
do D12.
For 6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
D12 pop pops.
And then you also have, if you want, it'll eat up your focus, which is what you have. 7 focus right now.
Mm.
But you do have stunning strike, which you can use once per turn as well, if you want.
They were all next to
Yeah.
Wanna try to use one of those?
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
Where's
So I'm
that
just
at?
getting punched in the
It'll be right under your other ability. If you keep going down under your abilities. It's once per turn, and then I have to make a DC 14 con save or get stunned.
Oh,
He makes it, just barely. Yeah, he made it okay.
on a successful save, the target speed is halved until the start of
Mhm.
your next turn. And
So-
then the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
So the next attack against this guy has advantage because he's kind of stunned. He's not stunned, but he's not having a good day. Tarquin, you did not wake up yet, so you can give me, at the end of your turn, you can give me a perception check to see if you
Is it still
wake
at
up.
disadvantage?
It's at disadvantage, DC 10.
I got it.
Go.
It'd been a 14.
So you kind of toss a little bit for your turn. And you're like, what the fuck are they doing? So you kind of sit up, but that's like your action. You're still technically prone, but you're like, what's going on?
What's going on out there?
Clef, you're up.
Not screwed.
Well, I don't know where the freaking ins and outs of this fucking darkness are.
Kick some ass, Cliff.
So I'm gonna go that direction. Start moving that way. Until I see.
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Get you out of the darkness.
Do I see douchebags standing
Yeah, absolutely. He kind of looks over to you guys. You come out of the darkness.
take another step towards him, punch the fuck out of that bitch.
So get next to him and punch him.
Knock his teeth in.
Punch. Oh, God. 12.
AC 12? No.
You do have bonus actions
Punch him again.
and a buddy over there.
Buddy?
Mm-hmm.
You have a monk buddy right over here.
Yeah.
That doesn't give me any advantages.
Well, you can, if you give him inspiration, you can attack again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You had an inspiration. Attack again.
Which are D8s now, right?
Oh, look at that. 1 in 400 chance. Roll the same fucking thing.
But now you have a D8 that you can add
And
to
this is what
yourself.
we were talking about.
Or save.
We were talking about that earlier.
It's Clef.
When was the last time we did that with the fucking 20?
Cicatrice.
When the number that really fucking mattered.
Trick or treat, motherfuckers. I heard some shit.
You did hear some shit.
I will
And you
stand
open up
for
your
20
eyes.
feet of movement.
And you stand up for 20 feet of movement and you don't see shit.
You're like, oh, my eyes really open.
Bonus action rage.
You're now mad and
I'm going to leap 30 feet towards where I hear Velnok.
He's gonna put you right fucking there.
I'm just like, oh shit.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Big ass lion.
And time to ask this man a question. Surprise, motherfucker!
All rise, motherfucker.
He goes, oh, you've come to play.
You have no idea. AC 18.
That is barely a hit.
Damn.
That's a hit, baby.
Okay.
That's 23 points of damage. And second attack. Fucking absolutely AC 28. And let's see if I can pick up this one. Yeah, we'll go with 12. So that's 20 more points of damage.
20 more damage. Oh, damn. 2 big chunks in him. Is that you?
Good evening. Yes.
And good night.
Brings us to D, which is the guy you're on. You did punch him. But yeah, he's fine. He has to roll very low to lose his darkness at this point. But you're here. And I'm going to He blinks to the other side of you. You just watch. He like goes to go attack you with the sword, and you watch he just disappears, and then you feel the sword coming up from behind you. It's like an advantage on my first attack after shadow stepping. May he not do it. 18.
But I can see him, so super barbs.
18.
Damn.
Yes.
Every time. You can give yourself advantage though on your next one.
You have advantage on your next one.
Magnets.
And this isn't the hand crossbow. This is the bigger ones. Granted, it's necrotic damage. Are you resistant to necrotic?
I don't like it. That makes me resistant, right?
No.
Yeah. Elves are totally resistant.
It's when you like it that you're resistant. That's the problem. You've been doing it wrong.
That's my. Alright, now I understand.
It's all necrotic damage.
It's like how Cicatrix likes bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
He loves that shit. He eats it up.
He does.
33
Necrotic
points
makes him
of shadow damage, or necrotic
That
damage.
ought to do it. Drops it right there.
Shit.
Are they partying without me out there?
You fall.
Hardy, hardy, bro.
Burst damage. I love it.
And he pushes you into the darkness.
Persist.
Yeah, he does. Bitch.
I forgot to do that at the end of that turn. He's still there, so this turn. Yeah, I don't get it. Full move. It's like comes out. What's going on? That brings us to our blades up here. So I've got A is on you, and you just hit me like you fucking meant it. So I'm going to also hit you like I mean it. So I'm going to blink into the darkness. And let's see what we can do here. First one's an advantage. AC 19 on Cicatrix.
Absolutely.
26 points of necrotic damage.
26. Necrotic. Cool.
And then I have one more.
26. Almost. Bloodied.
That one's gonna miss right there, and then that's all you do there. This guy is going to blink a little bit. Oh, I don't like it, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this way. They don't know better. And I get one attack at you at advantage. Oh yeah, so 15.
Right on the money. Unfortunately.
These dice do not like you guys today.
That's what we love to hear.
Dave, do you remember
31
yesterday
necrotic
when I
damage.
said that you could do good with Sheldon and
And then you wanted me to not do well today.
If I'm extremely critical.
Then that would miss. That's Velnock. Velnock, you are up.
Con save?
Hmm?
Or is it the end? For the poison condition?
Oh no, that's only their bolts.
Oh.
This one doesn't con save. Oh, that's necrotic damage. You take half that. Sorry, right? You're resistant to necrotic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
so
that was
only take
31 necrotic,
16.
so 15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
So not as bad. So you get 16 back.
Okay, good. Now I'm just bloody.
Still painful.
I still have the poison condition though. Is it at the end of my turn?
Oh no, that one you're poisoned for an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to.
But you're also a wizard, so you just, instead of doing like, oh, I have to attack, just be cool, save. I don't care if I'm poisoned, you fucking save.
Yeah.
But they both, you just watched one of them blinked, and then a sword came out of the darkness, and another one just came out of the darkness and stuck into you. So you have a rough idea of where they are.
Yeah. I'm going vampiric touch, the one who stabbed me.
So you'd have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah. That one. And a nat 20. What the?
Oh, I hate this.
Give
for
me,
that reason.
I'm gonna throw up.
Give me a percentile. Right.
Very reason.
Ooh. 94?
94? Gosh. Why couldn't that have been like Bastion?
Yeah, so
Vampiric touch, signature.
so
Yeah.
you don't hurt yourself, which is close. Almost. It would have been friendly fire where you would have just delivered that attack to somebody nearby. But that was a 96 or higher, so you're good on that. But you did lose that. Is that concentration?
No.
It's not. Compare touch. So you just lose it because you missed him? No, it's concentration. So
You touch.
you concentrate. You touch. Let's see. Yeah, you touch, or the touch shadow wreath in your hand. You can siphon the force. So until the spell ends, you can make an attack on a creature as a magic action, targeting the same creature or a different one. So until it ends, once you. On each of your turns. Yeah, so that's actually a really good one. So you are concentrating, so there's that chance that you're going to miss that. But it is nice that it's every turn now. But because you failed magic backlash, you're going to have to use your next action to maintain the spell. You'd normally lose the spell or spend an action to keep it. So you're going to have to you don't have to recast it, but you have to hold on to it.
Yeah.
What's that fumble?
I got nothing else.
Cool. That was Velnock, and then this is C. C's over here on you. Let's see what I can do to you, little bunny man. I'm going to Shadow Step, so I get advantage of my first attack. Of 2. Yeah, that's going to hit you 21. Are you resistant to necrotic at all? Oh, it likes you. $17 points of necrotic damage. See, it does have 1s and 2s on them as well. It's just 5s and 6s. And then I have he is also attacking you. So you can also try to deflect that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So let's just do that right quick. Oh shit.
Is he able to
Deflect attacks.
necrotic damage?
When an attack roll includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Oh, it doesn't have bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. No, this is just necrotic damage. So there's no really reflecting it because it's just a blade of pure necrotic energy. So you can't reflect it, unfortunately, or deflect it.
Luna would be able to.
Is it just any damage then?
Yeah, Luna can deflect any damage.
Nice. But one more hit on you.
I still love yesterday. Reflect.
Magic.
Hit yourself.
Literally. Didn't do much, but still.
Are you embarrassed now?
That'll be
Which was
24
very
points of shadow damage or necrotic damage. And after that, you are up, Magus.
First attack, it's advantage.
Yeah, first attack gets advantage,
Good.
which is good.
19.
19, that's definitely a hit.
10.
You can space, but also look at him. 10 points of damage. Okay. You do have your inspiration if you want to use it to reroll. There you go.
Nice.
That'll get it.
There we go.
Uh, 17.
17 damage. Okay.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Absolutely.
Let's roll 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can roll one and then roll another one. I mean, or however you want to do it.
I'll try.
That's fine. And another crit and probably a miss. What's your bonus?
Plus 5.
Yeah, so 10's gonna miss. But another crit.
Oh, 8. That's right.
8. Yeah.
Oh, 10.
10 points of damage. Get that all
And
chunk in.
Want to
Oh yeah, you get to fuck me up because you hit me with a fury. Flurry. You being all martial artsies and stuff.
I'll try it. I'll addle him.
Addle him.
So, yeah, so he can't make opportunity attacks until the start of its next turn.
Cool. And you see your healer is over here, just kind of comes staggering out, like, what's going on?
We're under attack.
Cool. Tarquin.
Keep it down out there.
Rolls back over.
You wake up and you realize that there's darkness around you.
Well, I would have.
You woke up last time. You're like, "What's going on?" It's darkness, and you hear like,
Hey, can you? There's blast left.
Blast leaves out.
Please. So I'll get up.
Like, damn, why can't I see anything?
And that would be what?
15.
25 ish, or 20.
20, 25.
10.
You could do like, get up 20, 25, 30, 35, get you out of the darkness. At that point, you see a guy over here. You hear some commotion off on the other side of this bubble of darkness.
I will just sorceress burst this guy that I see.
Cool.
After I bonus action sorcery rage.
Okay.
Magic starts flowing off me. Here we go. So that is 22 to hit.
I got a natural 20. 22 does hit me. Splash some 8s. No, it's
7
a 3.
damage.
7 damage.
Fire damage.
Fire
Sorry,
damage.
fire.
You see it hits him. It hurts him, but I mean, it looks like he's got quite a bit to him. These are some pretty tough cookies, if you will.
And I am raging. That's all I do.
And Clef. That death saving throw. Can you grab me anything from the fridge?
It's 14.
Anything?
Or do you want to just throw a little bit in, like, you don't have to top it off, but just throw some of the soda in that?
What do you want? Coke?
I'll take some Coke. Said 17?
14.
14. That is a save. Unfortunately, I go after you. But I'm going to do... bonus action. challenge dice like you. My healing don't. 13 hit points. Thank you, buddy.
Welcome. Doesn't have to see him for that?
Nope. Tells you what makes you think I can't see him.
Oh.
In here, staring at the light, but that's because he can't close his eyes. There's a bat flying around, and the bat absolutely can see him. So it's like, and that's a bonus action there. And I'm going to use my action on the guy next to you to throw out 2 of these, which both hit. You see just 2 like silver beams blast down from the top of the tower. But that will go away because I'm doing something else.
And now it's just a beacon of light.
Bright as fuck, boy.
It is relatively bright up there. Now, Cicatrix, you are up.
You guys are up next to us, right? They hit us from inside there.
Yeah. They hit you from inside there. You have a pretty good feeling of you have an idea where they are, but they are concealed in the darkness. Sure. They have devil sight, so they're absolutely going to try to use that as a shield.
We'll disadvantage attack the one that was next to me, just swinging like crazy. But I am reckless, so flat roll. I'm gonna re-roll it with my heroic inspiration.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
You don't want to accidentally cut the lock in half?
No. AC 12 is a miss.
That is a miss.
Cool. Second
First
attack.
second attack.
My dice already got me killed.
There we go. AC 27.
That's definitely a hit.
That'll be 19 points of damage.
19 damage. Did you have to see somebody to cleave into him?
No. As long as they're within 5 feet and also within my reach.
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy who's. I mean, you saw these 2 swords coming out. Like, it's pretty clear where they were. He's a fucking beacon.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like, your first attack, you just went wide because you're trying to get both of them. The second time, you're like, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, it is. This cleave is AC fucking like 27.
Yes. Yes, AC 27 is gonna like fucking do it.
Barely hit.
Just barely.
Should I have this right? Where is it?
It should be weapon, no modifier, plus range, right?
Yeah.
I think is what we
I'm just
figured.
trying to find my rage damage.
Because that says you do an extra rage damage to your.
Rage damage. It's shown on the barbarian features table. What the fuck is it? I just turn it off and turn it back on again? See what it is? Please?
Is it not showing you? Almost there.
I'll just add it up myself. It's 2. So the damage will be. Let's see here.
When you make an attack using strength to deal damage, you gain 2 plus 2 bonus to that damage. Yep.
So 9. 10. So 12 points of damage.
12 damage on him. Boom.
Then I will bonus action. going to hit him again. I'm gonna bonus action roar.
Roar. Wisdom saves.
Those are wisdom saves.
That is super cocked. Hey. 10
10's a fail.
and 18.
18 saves.
So 10 is frightened.
Yep.
This guy's like, fuck, you just hit me really hard. And that was what really scared him. I was like, holy shit, you hit hard. But, oh, and you yelled at me. Now I'm sad. Anything else?
No, that's it.
We'll go D. And you just came out and did that. So the two of you, you didn't do anything, you did that. We're gonna go. So he's gonna move up here and then blink over here in between both you guys. You didn't do anything yet. You did shoot him with fire, so I'm going to use my advantage attack on you. 25.
Misses.
31 points of damage.
Okay.
And then one on blotch. Which is going to hit. Blotch do anything with necrotic?
I actually casted they're not there. So that dude's weapon's actually not there. And Tarquin's actually not there either.
Your spell's not there, sorry. So they gave you no acid and poison. That's just taking all this, but that's okay. That's not terrible. 10, 20, 22. Little chunk into blotch. Blotch. Ow! Okay. We are going to then do. We don't need that yet. You hear Blotch comes over and goes, roll call! And he will start with,
After signature's just roared.
yeah. He'll count that. You're good.
Lion roar.
Creatures I can see. Love it. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. You just hit me with that. This wouldn't be a bad one to do. We're gonna do. Of course, that's as far as I can move, but I don't know. I'm gonna do Aura of Life. With my 1/4 level spot, that's a 30-foot emanation from him. 10, 20, 30. So you're just barely outside of it. But I'll try to find you. If you're within 30 feet of him, you guys are 10, 20, 30, too far out. But everybody over here, or at least you guys are, in it. Aura of Life, an aura radiates at a 30-foot emanation from you for the duration. While in the aura, you and your allies have resistance to necrotic damage. Your hit point maximum can't be reduced, and if any ally with 0 hit points starts its turn in the aura, they regain 7 hit points because of my feature. But you're just outside the aura. I'll try to get closer. I just also, if I do that now, he's going to stab me. I don't want to get stabbed again. That's all I can do this turn. Is start reducing that damage, And then he did a roll call because he's trying to figure out where everybody is for an AoE heal. That brings us to A and B. So we're going to shadow. I'm frightened, so I can't technically move closer to you. I'm going to, because I'm scared of you. I'm gonna get the fuck away from you. I'm gonna teleport over here. I can see the darkness though, so I still have disadvantage. I'm gonna teleport to there.
I'm in your sight.
And I'm gonna attack you with an advantage.
You mean with one roll?
Oh, single, yeah. That's weirdly balanced. Probably was a 15, but there we go. So one's gonna hit you. It was like bouncing between the 15 and the 7. But I was rolling towards the 7. It just stopped on the edge. There was like nothing there either. It was like not against the edge, but it was just like floating. Weird. $29 points of damage.
So that's
So
a half.
14.
14.
Because 29 would have dropped you. Yep.
I get it. He goes, found one! And then one more flat roll, which is at disadvantage now against you, which is going to miss with 13, right?
It hits.
13 hits you?
I don't have mage armor on.
You can shield it if you want it.
That's true. I will shield.
Shield it. Probably not a bad idea. And B, I'm not afraid of you guys, so I'm going to blink right to there. You hit me a little bit harder. So I'm going to start with you.
Let's go.
Then I'm going to move to you.
Are you sure? You had
12?
advantage?
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
The 12 magically misses me. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed.
And then one attack on you. It's technically flat. 17.
Yeah.
So the product coming at you, that's going to be 29. So 14.
How are you looking?
Real bad. Real bad.
This guy though, who came over here, the frightened guy, does look like he's like just maybe barely bloodied. And that guy attacks Veldoc. You're up. You just heard Blotch yelled out, "Roll call!" But you are up.
Tosh's hideous laughter.
Do you have to see him?
Yeah, I have to see him.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Give
Effects
me 1
spells,
second, I
too.
do have. Sorry, no, but yeah, I just rolled that because I forgot to roll for his damage. He has to roll a 2 or a 1 to fail, so he actually technically the darkness goes away right now.
Okay, cool. Then yes, Tosh's hideous laughter.
So you would be able to. Yeah, this darkness is gone now.
You
Wisdom
failed his
save.
concentration.
Yeah, I was like, he has to roll a 1 or a 2 to fail. Like I was like, he's not gonna fail unless you do like a massive amount of damage and you just cleave him. So.
Oh, do I have to roll to
but then I
maintain?
realized I still have to roll it. I just forgot about it.
Do I have to roll to maintain my concentration?
Are you going to concentration? Wait, is Tasha's concentration?
No, it was for the vampiric touch.
Yes, for the damage.
Oh wait, Tasha's hideous laughter is concentration too.
Yeah.
So
I'll just
you can hit his laughter him, or you can see him now, so you can also just vampiric touch him if you want.
it's an attack. It has disadvantage. I'm not gonna risk that again.
Fair. So, what's my save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 10.
Fail.
And that does incapacitated.
Yep. And it starts laughing.
Is it
It's
incapacitated
prone, too.
and prone? That's what
Yep.
I thought. Incapacitated and prone as he just falls to the ground, laughing.
Laughing his ass off.
And that was Velnock. Any movement? He's incapacitated, so
I'm gonna
he
move
can't make any.
around.
Yeah, he
him.
can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move around him, so I'm out of range of him because every turn, inner radiance does 3 damage to him.
Takes 3 more damage. Does that break Tasha Sadie's laughter?
Oh wait.
Or give me another save?
Oh, it just makes another wisdom save.
So you can move over closer to these guys.
Other guys.
Oh yeah.
Because you can get all the way over to here.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yeah, you'd be within range of him.
Do that then.
So, 3 damage to him instead.
Not me.
That way you're not gonna see. Is that guy who's down here fighting off against Magus. I'm going to blink and throw an attack on you. At advantage, that'll hit.
I got everything at least exposed for now. And then if I gotta replace both lines.
But you are in the aura, so you'll take half of this. That's
That might not be a bad idea. Well,
30.
I'll take a look at it and see what the condition
So,
of the hot wire line is,
16
because I
damage.
told you what the issue was the fact that they fucking pulled that cold down so far where there's no separation between the stud
And then I get one more attack.
and the water line. So if you have
Flat
any sort
roll
of water,
against you.
if you have any sort of water hammer,
It's gonna hit.
that thing's gonna fucking move, and it's gonna fucking rub that fucking.
Which will be
And I mean, like, and I don't know the pressure of the house is either.
26, so 13 damage. You fall?
Yeah.
These little fucker here tear us up, boys.
Yeah, well, they can take fucking 2 rounds of me hitting them, so.
Magus.
We might
Death saving throw.
address that and see if that's maybe. It could
It's
just
a
be
fail.
as much as replacing the pressure.
Tarquin.
valve, or just adding a hammer capacity to it.
There's multiple of these guys. There's one laughing on the ground. There's 2 or 3 other ones right here.
Possibly prevent any sort of leaks.
I am going to.
I'm gonna be shutting the water off, so if anybody needs to use the bathroom, now would be the best time.
All good.
We're Gucci, man.
Cool. Thank you. What you got?
I'm going to use third level Thunderstep. Use a sorcery point to make sure that that Force, Blotch, and Velnock don't take any damage. And then
Where you thunderstep into?
I'm going to just Thunderstep. Because I kind of want to still be in Blotch's aura. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, did I enter Watch's aura?
You are in his aura.
Okay. Did I get me healed?
It's only if you start at 0 hit points.
Oh, okay.
So I make some con saves.
Yes. 15 save DC.
15 con.
Yeah, 15.
One guy saves. The other guy fails miserably. The bloody guy failed miserably. How much damage?
It's 3d10. And then if they saved, I think they take half.
Say right.
So that's 11.
And we're going to save for half is D.
And then because I used a sorcery point to use a meta magic, I'm going to roll on the wild magic table.
Yeah, do it.
47.
Do you have that upbringing to give it?
Uh,
Grab it real quick. Oh, it's behind me. I'm like, where are my books? Got it. It's right here. Hermit. Sorcery, wild magic.
47. You and up to 3 creatures I choose to 30 feet of you have the invisible condition for 1 minute.
So you and up to 3 creatures you see? Is that what it says?
Yeah, me and up to 3 creatures.
3 within 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. So me, Blotch. I think that's it.
You can make the horse invisible if you want.
Good.
Sure.
Dog invisible.
Perfect. I don't want mages to be invisible because
It's hard to
heals.
heal. For invisible, yeah.
We've talked about this before, so
It's Tarquin. Clef, you are up.
So I, and then all of a sudden, everyone goes invisible.
Right where he's at. And,
big ol' loud fucking.
healing word on himself.
Say, hey, buddy, keep it together.
Trying to get these last fighters in here.
I didn't hear no bell, bitch.
I was like, somebody's talking to me.
And him with that.
I didn't hear no bell.
You walk out of the darkness, and there's just nobody. There's a bunch of enemies. You're like, what? There's no horse. There's no gun. Do they just take their shit and run?
There's just one, one guy with mages on the ground.
I told you, the dice do not want to heal you today.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
What's your bonus?
Plus 4, 17.
17. That's something.
And I'll stand up.
Movement.
Pretty sure I got friggin'. I was heading that way, so I'll head that way. Until I can see.
20, 25, 30. And then next that guy. You already did a bonus action, but you still have your action.
Is that the fucker that dropped me?
Could be. They all look pretty similar. They're drow with studded leather armor and hoods and black masks, and like their hoods are pulled, or their cloaks are pulled kind of tight around them. They're definitely very stealthy, very disguised drow. But you can see just enough of their face to tell that they're drow.
Cool. He's definitely dropped. I'm gonna punch him because you know
Do it.
we're dropped. I'm a freaking part. I'm a freaking 22.
22 is a hit.
No. 12 points damage.
Cool. Go ahead and do it. Let's see. So you're not looking great. Let's do a couple of these. $15 healing into you. And I will also. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, wait, that was. What was this turn? Oh, sorry. You technically started your turn. Go ahead and take your turn now. I'll still give you that healing. But you can take your turn now real quick because I forgot you start an aura, you would have 7 more hit points. That was the whole point of me putting it on there and being in your aura. At the beginning of your turn, you would have taken 7. So you can take a turn and do your thing if you want.
Add 7.
So add 7 more and then also take a turn.
Stand up.
This guy. Yeah,
That'll help.
do it.
11.
11 damage.
Oh, shit. Hold on, sorry.
And bloodies him unless it's less than 11.
12. Sorry.
Okay, that's not going to bloody him then. Cool.
It's probably not going to do it.
15.
15.
That's a miss.
Fury of blows. On both.
But a 19 and higher is going to do it. So 2 more attacks. Cool. Well, is bloodied.
Deck save.
Deck save. Mm, 17? Yeah. I mean, you can addle him again. That's not a bad one, because if you addle him, you can get closer to healer or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's have it.
And then you could move him like to there. He can't take attacks of opportunity. And then I am going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts out at him, which are going to be 12 is going to miss, and 15 is going to miss. Apparently. I was like, it just feels really low. I'm like, I have no magic items, no nothing. I'm like, that's why. He's just up here going like. But that was him. Cicatrix, you are up.
I have a dude who's incapacitated in front of me on the ground. I'm gonna end
You
his
do.
life.
You also have 2 guys who are. He's on the ground rolling around laughing. You can. He's not even bloodied yet. But you also have a bloodied guy and a not bloodied guy over here
Oh,
who are
find your
looking like they're
healers.
getting ready to eat your healer's face off.
That's fair. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I will 5-foot step and leap.
Fill in its place.
I'm gonna hit the dude next to Blotch.
They're also cleavable. The dude next to Blotch is not fucked up really at all. The other guy is bloodied. And they do both have these shadow swords out. They seem to not really be very fun.
I mean, I can cleave, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the one next to Blotch.
Yep.
AC 18.
That's a hit.
That's all I need. That's gonna be. Let's reroll that. Fucking hate this game sometimes.
You rolled 2 3s.
Mm-hmm. So that's 18 points of damage.
I did 2 4s.
Second attack on him.
Chance.
Oh wait, I get my free cleave on the dude next to him. Is a miss. Stupid. Alright, you're retired. Second attack on this same dude is AC 22.
22's a hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna cleave into the guy next to him. AC 18.
AC 18.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be 5 points of damage.
That's how you keep
I
life.
will pull out my longsword. And I'm gonna hit the dude who is he's frightened, he has disadvantage, but I don't want him to hit you. I'm gonna
The frightened's still the end of your next turn, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be at the end of
Yeah.
this.
So I'm gonna hit this guy. Bonus action
And
attack.
frighten the guy?
Yeah. It's an AC 27.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be this. 8 points of damage, and he is sapped.
I'm sapped.
So he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Cool. Which is good, because I would normally have advantage on it. End of your turn, he is no longer frightened of you.
Correct.
Brings us to D. I guess technically someone went invisible, so he will come at you then. We're gonna go Shadow Step. Don't want to Shadow Step into light, so I'm gonna Shadow Step there. And that is gonna hit you. But you're in the aura, so that'll be. Get one reduce. 34.
So 17.
17, yes. Yeah.
Bloodied.
And then he gets one more attack, which will be, well, also, you're reckless, so also advantage. Which will also hit. And we're going 10, 20, 29. So 14. 14 into you.
Very critical.
And that brings us to Blotch. Alright. So I've got Velnock fucked up. And I've got Tarquin fucked up. And I got Cicatrix fucked up. That's what I needed. So. Let's go. Let's see. I've got Preserver of Life, which gives me 35. Have 10. 10, you're still bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're doing Tarquin. If you take 10, you'd still be bloodied, right?
Yep.
And then
It doesn't have to be once people you can see or anything.
creatures within the area. This one isn't right. Preserve of life. They just have to be within 30 feet.
Okay.
Bloody creature within 30 feet of you. Don't have to see him at all. And then that's
You have 5 more HP.
yeah, I know. I'm just deciding where I want to put it. Let's go 5 more into Tarquin. And then I would be in the same boat. So that's my action, Channel Divinity. Boom. And then as a bonus action, we're going to look at how we've got our buddy over here, and we've got a buddy over here. So many buddies. All of them not feeling great.
Oh,
yeah.
buddy, goddamn.
Let's do. You don't need it yet, Clef. Well, let's see what other bonuses I have. We're gonna do that one's creatures I can see, right? 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. I can't see 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 5. I can't see you, but I would be able to get myself. So I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be able to get you, but that's why I gave you the extra. So we're gonna do Velnock, Magus, Clef, Cicatrix, and myself are going to get Mass Healing Word, which is going to be 2d10 plus 2d4 plus 10. Uh, 17 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Almost full.
He goes,
He's not invisible anymore.
yeah. So I don't normally. Yeah, the life transference would have got rid of the invisible. Oh, not life transference, the life preserver. It's like, guys, why are they killing us? Can we stop them? And that brings me. A is laughing. Do I get to save every turn, or?
He laughs. Melmark told him a funny joke.
At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, makes another wisdom saving throw.
He rolled another natural one.
Hell yeah.
That's 2 natural ones.
He really liked your joke.
He really did.
Cracking up. B, however, or no, sorry. The A is going to do a shadow step behind you. No, shadow step out of the light. Let's be smart. Out? No, I don't want to be in his light. Shadow step out of the light, and I have advantage because shadow step, but I have disadvantage because fucking sap me. So flat roll.
So crit me.
No. That's a 12. But second attack, you went reckless, so I actually have advantage on, and I crit you.
There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere.
It's fine. You just got healing.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna
Afford to throw some stuff.
reaction
Decelerating?
decelerated.
Woo! My man.
We'll do it at the third level.
It will uninvisible you.
It will uninvisible me.
Which means I can heal you. Not moving. This is a good one to decelerate.
12,
40. 50. 62.
So 50.
You did how much?
So I take
13.
25.
I did minus 13, so
62.
Oh,
So
49.
49.
And
So
48. So you take 24.
24.
It isn't as bad as that could have been.
Plan. No, yeah, by all
A
rights.
crit by one of these guys can just be like, hey, by the way, you're done.
No?
A non-crit from these guys without the aura and stuff like that can be a, hey, by the way, you're done. But that's both of them. Velnok.
Bloody.
You're bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I would hope you'll be bloodied after that. If not, I don't want to play this game
It's a
anymore.
fucking question, yeah. There was a question to be had. Well, I can take 28 damage without being bloodied, but if I'm already barely out of
I
bloody,
am.
I'm going to do 28 damage and I'm not bloodied.
Within range of
You would-
all of them.
take a 31 damage.
Cool.
Well,
If I didn't decelerate.
what do you mean by all of
Or,
that?
well, like,
You would
No, I would have
decelerate.
taken
Yeah.
6
Cool.
damage. So I'd have taken
Your allies in
34.
there? Yeah.
Wither and Bloom. 4th level.
Okay.
So very grateful.
Con save on this.
Fail, motherfucker.
The one of them did save, the other one failed.
Cool. 4d6.
C failed. No, sorry. A failed. He did 46 damage. Oh, you're doing
15.
4.
No,
4d6, yeah.
15. He is critical.
Sweet.
Other guy saves and takes half of that.
Cicatrix. Heal yourself.
Oh, thank you.
And it's 4th, so you can spend how many hit die? Is it up to? It starts at a 2nd, I think. So I think you can spend 3.
Level 3rd or higher, increase by 1d6 for each above level or 2nd level of the number hit die. Oh wait,
4d6.
yep, increases by 1 for each slot above 2nd, so 2. So 3 total.
Yeah, you can spend 3 d12 if you want. Did you need all that?
And I add something to it, right?
Yes.
His intelligence.
12 plus 8 is 22.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
You don't double that though, but you double that because you have your necklace.
22
Okay, plus 4.
26?
Yeah.
Nice.
As I rolled really fucking low on my d12s.
That's the way this whole
I don't control your stuff. But they take some damage. One of the guys is really critical.
I'll have the critical guy take an extra 3 radiant.
Extra 3 radiant from the spell. And then they, at the end of your turn, they both take 3 as well, right?
Yep.
Okay. That was Velnock. That brings me to C. Who's this guy? Who's not having a great day. I'm going to shadow step behind you, attack you with advantage. I rolled a 14. I rolled a 1 and a 5. And then a flat roll with my second attack. I'm going to sidestep, and that one's going to be a 22. That'll hit you. 10.
Have any reactions to stop him? If you wanted. Reactions.
Yeah, it's a 22 that he hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to freaking with regards to
I mean, what else are you using those first little slugs for?
DC 19.
Damn, barely.
God damn it.
But you have advantage on your next attack, or you can give it to Dark Flame, give it to Mag.
38. And you are
Holy shit, balls.
just within range, so that'll be 19. So you take 19 necrotic damage. Just within range.
Clef can't see me. So I have advantage on my next thing. You remember, I already do reckless stuff.
Oh, so you don't actually get advantage?
Right. Well, you know that I just... You've never seen Cicatrix benefit from that shit.
Okay, wouldn't that be your second attack?
No, he gets advantage on all of his attacks.
Everybody gets advantage against me, and I get advantage against everybody.
They'd give him advantage on like his next like saving throw or something like that if that happens, but these guys don't seem to be doing that.
It's an advantage.
It's advantage. No.
He needs it because he's poisoned, so he could freaking smack out something good with that.
Yeah.
But that guy just did the silvery
I'm
barbs.
just saying,
Magus, you are up.
You do.
I appreciate
Making sure that
You got some fucked up guys over here. You got a guy over here who's
those
just fucked with
inspirations.
your
I'll
buddy.
take some inspirations.
But this aura seems to be keeping you alive.
Since my dice really don't fucking hit you. And if I do, I don't hit
on the game is with Velnock.
I hit you.
Yeah. Swing a giant great axe, 11 damage. Cool. Sweet. Big swing on those dice.
Yeah, but 11 damage is like your low end.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
mean,
That's why I'm like, God damn it.
Which 11 is one of
you
my
had
higher
advantage in the
ends.
first attack.
Right. It's all fucking
Yeah.
Cicatrix does.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah.
So, what are those? Okay, one of those will hit. So one hit on him. I'm not even taking it because I'm just embarrassed for you. No, I'm just kidding. 10 damage. He's really fucked up. He's not having a good day at all.
Controls you really.
And anything? And you just addle him. Kind of good go to. Tarquin, you are up. Got this guy over here who's murdering your buddy. To the best of his ability.
You're fucking on me right now.
He's trying.
I
trying his
am
hardest.
going to Chromatic Orb, the guy that's in front of me.
This guy.
Yeah.
Cool. That is the guy who's not having a good day.
That is a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
That's going to be a third level. Chromatic Orb, so it's 5d8. 4, 5. Fire damage.
We're looking for doubles, right?
I got 3 7s.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So that's what? 14, 21, 24, 32 fire damage to that guy.
32 fire damage.
Damn.
He decides to take a little nap on fire.
And then I'm gonna bounce it to the guy that was next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's a 20.
Yeah.
2 to hit.
Not good. This is third level.
Damn. That's 10, 16, 21 fire damage.
21. Any bonus or doubles?
Nope.
Darn. 21 bloodies him though.
And since I cast a spell, I can see if I get a proper map. I don't.
Was Tarquin Clef, you are up.
Turn around and punch this motherfucker.
Whoop his ass.
Punch this mother
That
of
Albert
fuckers.
Sandler right there. Why not?
You have advantage.
Do
Don't
I?
you? Did you give it to yourself?
No.
Go give it
Oh,
to
no,
him.
you give it to them.
Better no. 14.
14's a niece.
Do you have a bonus punch or not?
Yeah,
If you,
you should.
inspire
If
someone.
you give your bardic inspiration out,
Oh, thank you, sir.
that one helps.
Rather
him.
inspire.
19.
19's a hit.
Sweet.
And that's on this guy.
6 points of fucking damage, because you know.
Hey, same, buddy. I like to roll those ones on big dice. Big dice, little numbers.
You know. 33 on me and 6 on him.
Yeah. Big dice, little numbers.
Okay. I've got very little of this left. I'm up top. But I have some bonus actions. Let's do this. Let's go.
I wonder when that happened.
Bonus action. Hex that guy. And shoot him twice. And hit him twice. Let's do the pop pop. Then 23 points of damage.
There's a little fire in this horn.
One of his horns disappeared.
Oh shit. Wait, his horn's gone?
Yeah, one of his horns.
That guy's having a hard time. Is it in the bucket? I think it's in the bucket.
It's okay.
Fire in this
Damn, we'll
horn.
find it. It might be on the ground too. I picked up the horse, and he grabbed the whole of the horse and went for a run today. That might have been it. I'll look. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. Canonically, for some reason, Tarquin lost his horn. We don't know why.
I can make that happen. If you want that to be the
There's
case,
a one-horned satyr.
I will give you an excuse to why.
So
So
sad.
that's D, and I did.
Canonically, can I use the prosthetic to make a prosthetic horn?
Prosthetic horn. Let's go.
Cicatrix, you are up.
Let's go.
You just watch this two just silvery blasts just smacks this guy. You see this like the cracks of his armor and like he's all like concealed, but you can see that from like within him, this light's kind of like pulling out, like he's got this like cursed light aura coming from him.
Cool.
Not any easier to hit, but that's what Hex looks like.
Fair enough. Reckless attack.
Very reckless.
Fuck, dude.
Hey, AC 18.
That's a hit.
Thank you for the inspiration.
You're welcome.
Not you, bitch.
I'm not inspiring. That's fine.
You're inspiring in a negative way.
There we go.
That's my job.
It was 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage on that guy. He is now very critical.
I will cleave into the guy on the ground.
Absolutely.
Actually, AC 17.
To the guy on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, 2 death saves.
2 death saves.
Then, second attack on dude who's standing. That was a whole adventure. AC 27.
AC 27 is a hit.
That's going to be 16 points of damage.
He's barely standing.
It's okay. I'll cleave into the guy on the ground. AC 19. So 2 more death saves on him. And then I will longsword bonus
4
attack
death saves.
on the critical dude.
My ring says that I don't get death saves though, so it's okay.
Cool. Just making sure.
I'm a drow assassin. I'm not allowed to be taken as a prisoner.
Cool. AC
Ban of
27.
loyalty. If you drop 0 points, you automatically die. You guys can take them. They're magic rings if you want to wear them. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Signature mine.
Sorry, say that again?
27? AC 27.
That is a hit.
Tarquin will probably grab him.
Your bonus gets this guy, but
He doesn't know what it is. He'll be like, oh, cool ring.
Yeah.
So he dies, just
And
dies.
then, 10 points of damage.
10 damage.
It's like, he's wearing that ring.
He also dies.
I will
You're still
move 5, 10, and then.
This darkness is gone too.
That dude's almost there. He's looking. It doesn't matter. I'm fast. I will, move 5, 10, and I'll leap 30 feet towards Clef.
5, 10.
I guess 15 feet. Don't know.
Yeah, either way you can get right there.
That puts me out of the aura, I'm pretty sure, but.
You can go here. You want to be in the aura. You can kind of.
Yeah.
Let's go down. Right. Yeah, you
Not
can
quite.
still be
He's
out of
in
the
the
aura
corner.
still. Because Clef's like right at the edge of it.
Yeah,
But I also have movement, so
that's fine. I'll go there.
just move there.
Happy to be there.
He's dead. Watch.
What is up,
I will move in just a little bit. And we're going to see who's looking rough. I got 2 dead guys on the ground, but I don't care about them. Tarquin, you're the one looking like rough. So let's do this. We are sleeping, theoretically. So let's go. I'm going to do... Spark. It's 2d8. Bonus action. $27 hit points for Tarquin. As you watch, it's like you see he touches his holy symbol and this spark of light comes at you, and like right as he heals you, he goes, "Take it." And you just get the healing word as well.
Nice.
Action, bonus action.
Just take it.
And then because I healed you, oh, I didn't use speed and so anything. But I also moved in, so you're in the aura now. And with that, he's going to laugh all around. End of my round. 11.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Heard.
No, that's not supposed to be like that.
Is that the water? Oh, how loose it is?
I was talking to Dustin about that issue.
Oh.
He was telling me about the hammering.
I left a faucet on.
Oh, okay. I was just scared for a second. I was like, wait, there's water.
No, I always leave a faucet on so that you don't get the the pressure at the house
Building up. Yeah.
to come like straight at that with the fucking the air
Yeah.
lines and everything else like that.
No, it makes a lot of sense. Heck yeah. Pipe's fixed. That's all I care. Velnock. So he failed to save. You got one guy over here not having the best day. You got 2 dead bodies on the ground.
Toll the dead.
Told the dead that guy.
Yes.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Oh, this guy can do it. 19.
Yeah, that saves.
They have a good wisdom save.
I assume that they didn't because of that guy. He keeps on fucking up, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's try it.
Shadow Step. Attack at advantage against you. Good thing I had advantage, so I didn't fumble. 15. Attack advantage against you.
Let's go.
That's better.
Absolutely.
17 plus 9. It's going to get it. That's going to be
26 better hits.
20, 31, so 15.
15.
Necrotic.
Bloody.
And Magus, you are up. Easy enough. Fuck him up some. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. 8 damage. What you got? 8 and 8, 16 is a miss. Damn, both gonna miss. Tarquin.
I'll just since it looks like everyone's gonna take care of that
This guy, I mean, this guy's bloody, but he's still
guy.
hanging like a fucking truck.
Stay inside the aura, move over there. I will. We'll just magic missile at the first level. The guy that's in between.
Yeah, what you got for me?
It's what, 3 D4?
Plus 3.
So 9 damage.
That puts him into critical.
And since I cast spell. Hey, wild magic
Wild
brush!
magic.
Yeah.
27.
27 is going to be. You are transported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn.
Perfect. I blip out of existence. So, a bunch of magic missiles
Until
go.
the end of his next turn?
Yep. Jesus. Tarquin fell through on what he
You
said
watch,
he was
he's like,
going to do.
and you just watch this like silvery light just, he's gone.
Oh.
Clap.
Yeah, Tarquin was like, that's it, I'm done.
Fuck this shit on
Have to move over to attack. You can
So it's a turn.
he just figured, okay. Then punch this fucker.
Do it.
Nope. How about a 1?
AC 1?
Like a natty 1.
Natty 1? How about a percentile? You're looking for a 96 or better.
96. I can do this.
Hit me. Do
only,
it.
Only because you
Do it.
have requested it. How about 83?
83.
No, sure.
It's alright.
Imagine Clef punching his entrance.
Pop! I think he'd just be like,
It's just.
when you're watching him, he's fucking left-handed great axe, right-handed longsword.
I'm not sure exactly, but see, your swing goes wild, creating difficult terrain in that area there.
terrain. That's an epic swing.
So you go to do this like karate kick, and your foot slips out from under you. You kind of kick up some loose dirt and like mud, and flip around, manage to catch your footing, but it's all loose mud all there.
Loose mud.
And
So,
that was your action.
That was
so
it.
Bonus
Do I
action.
get bonus? Hey, let's try and punch him like I actually fucking mean this.
Do it.
The deuce! No!
Nope. You still have inspirations for that? Yeah.
Do I have an inspiration?
I'll think of that.
Because you really need to fuck this guy.
We'll try.
Since obviously.
Bonus action. Move a hex over to him. Fuck 2 of these. See if I can do it. Do you think I can find a 96?
Get 100.
Oh, then you got to figure out who you're going to beat. Which one of us you're hitting.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my 2 decks. 10, which is just a miss. Yeah.
I'm apologize to
Yeah,
bother
no.
you, but you don't need to come look at it. But imagine there was more of a water flow outside of a drip coming from that shower. When you were taking a shower, it just wasn't just dripping out that shower head when you turned it on.
Oh no, it was working. It just
working.
I had no like real hot water pressure. Yeah, like I don't know. Did you see how the cold was like mostly off?
Yes.
I turned the cold down because that was the only way I could get the hot water, or because it was actually getting to the point where it was like a cold shower.
I might have forgotten to turn the valve over here off or back on for the hot water.
Okay.
And that could be the issue. Sorry.
There you go. So all I did was miss. 1 and 10 is just the attack auto misses.
Just right in between everybody.
But you watch 2 blasts go down and just smack the ground around this guy. But you see this like silvery light starting to creep out from him. Sick tricks.
Fuck and go. Reckless.
And that'll do it.
AC 27.
Yeah. That'll do it.
24 points of damage.
24 damage. He's barely still standing.
Second attack. AC 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. 17 points of damage.
That is more than enough. He is done. He dies.
Bonus action attack.
Bonus
Chop him
action,
up.
longsword into his body. Yeah, 25.
Yep. Absolutely. Movement?
Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, leap over to Mr. I mean, I have like fucking 75 movement.
So you can get right on top of this guy. He's the ground laughing.
I bet you find this fucking funny.
Just having a great time.
Blotch. Now you're the one, of course. Fucking save tricks.
Blotch visibly just a big sigh. Big body, full body sigh.
Same thing. We're going. It's gonna be.
And you just.
Alright, let's go.
Fast as fuck, boy.
13 on this. All that. There we go. So, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna bother you now just to
No,
check
you're
this
good.
out.
Yeah.
I just want to see because I think what you're.
Because I'm not getting any sort of real hot water out of here. I fixed the issue. But that's the opposite of getting out of the heat. It usually get hotter than that. Because
that's about how hot it's been for a while. Like,
did it get hotter than that before though? I'd say.
this actually feels hotter than it's been recently.
Jesus.
But not much hotter. Because it was like miserable. Like, I don't know if you felt that one, but like our water gets like ridiculously hot.
So I think because of the position of the valve, I just have it on. I think you're hot and cold are crossed over here.
This dude's about to
And so
die.
potentially because of the fact that they're crossed, it's allowing
You're gonna
cold water to
decapitate
feed
him.
into the hot
Absolutely.
system.
Hell yeah.
That could
Not before
your
Tarkin
shower
comes back.
should get
Keep
hot.
laughing. Keep laughing.
Tarkin's gonna flip back in the distance.
Too
Yeah, okay, so I think I understand. So that's probably a pre-existing issue that like I said, I might have to lower it down on top of this. I'm not doing it today.
Yeah. No, you're good, man.
Or just have no life.
But I
As
just
long as
wanted,
it was not water dumping, that's all I really care about.
yeah, I got that
Lead
issue
spawn more often.
figured out, but like I said, because of
Take him
that
out.
handle's supposed to be on the opposite side, so that tells me that something got crossed in order to fix that issue, they flip the cartridge around.
Anytime you
So that
push
cartridge is going the opposite direction, because usually it should be going from the right hand side up
And it turns out,
instead
yeah.
of left hand side down. And so that tells me that there's potentially an issue there. But I appreciate you guys giving me information about that, and I will, like I said, I'll talk to Dustin about maybe potentially fixing that issue, because if you're getting like scorching hot water out of the faucet, and that's all you're getting out there, that's telling me that there's something crossed there.
Cool.
So, thank you, sir.
Yeah, of course.
That should be all I need from you. I apologize. I
You're
did
good,
make a
man.
little bit of
Dude, don't worry about it.
drywall dust on that shit. But
No, you're good, man. Last guy who did something, he literally didn't even like close the door or anything. He just cut in the roof and like everything was covered in dust. He just like kicked it out. So you're more than fine, man. Thank you. You get no more. Sorry. You were getting healing.
Yeah.
23, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30.
30. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you.
And he'll use Last Channel Divinity and Healing Word. And that is him. Bring us to Blade B, who's on the ground. Ends his turn. Hey, that's a 17. Is that a save? So he's no longer incapacitated. End of his turn, but
Just
he is
in time.
prone on the ground.
Big old toothy smile.
He's
from
just-
The whole
his
knock.
side.
He's
Feels like, ah.
Blood dripping
And
from
he
two
just-
weapons in
he
his arms.
finally opens his eyes. And then
Toll the dead.
Told the dead on the guy on the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 2, so that's a fail.
Hell yeah. 2d12.
Fucking wreck him.
15 necrotic.
Okay, good chunk into him.
That's
Magus.
This dude there dead or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, with a rabbit hop, you could get on that other dude.
I don't want to take that away from him.
I mean, that dude's barely, he's not even bloodied.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Mark off another hop. Need advantage or anything? Is that on the ground?
Yep. That'll do it.
11.
11 damage on the first hit. Still not bloody. This guy hadn't really been, I think he'd only been hit once.
Yeah, I think I remember that once.
17.
That's a hit.
For 8.
8 damage.
And flurry of blows. That's the first one.
Yep.
For 10.
10 damage.
It's twice the night I've done that.
Mm-hmm. That's a miss.
Double 5s and double 6s.
Almost bloodied. Not quite, but almost.
That's
Magus.
how advantage
Tarquin.
laughs at
Blips back into existence.
So, during your turn, you will. Well, let's see which one. What are we gonna have? So you did that. Yeah. Yes. 'Cause there's certain things going on. Okay. 20. So you're kind of floating out in the astral sea. And you'll see just like an eye opens up and looks at you. See a bunch of little eyes opening up around it. And then you see another one. And you see another one. And there's these 8 eyes floating around you with 8 eyes around them. And then one really big eye underneath them opens up. Just looks at you and see almost like a grin kind of forming in the sky. And then we're back.
Weird.
Good times.
I think Darkwood's really gonna take one of the drinks.
What?
So, dude laying down there on the ground in front of me is very dead.
Oh, it's pretty dead. I mean, you can insure it if you
I'm
want
gonna punch him. Just
to. Make sure he's thoroughly dead.
I'm gonna watch how I fuck myself up.
You could. If you want to critically fail, I'd be okay with that.
Punch himself.
I'm gonna try with this one.
Do it. Give me 1 and then 100%. Or double odd on the first. No, that's a hit.
It's like 18.
Plus, technically, you have an advantage. So you fucked that guy up thoroughly. I'm gonna move my.
Start punching the corpse.
Hey, 17. I actually hit with disadvantage. Second attack with disadvantage also hits. 2 rays going on him. And I move my hex. Let's not forget that. 24 damage on that guy. Is that going to get him bloodied? That'll bloody him. He's now bloodied. And Cicatrix, it is your turn. He's laying on the ground in front of you, recently just bloodied.
Excellent. Breakfast. That's a crit.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
So,
Got anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna accelerate it.
I had a feeling you might.
Since I'm here this round. Thanks for waiting for this round when Tarts was back. So
You're welcome. And then, what else do I add?
you can add 3d6, or 6d6 technically.
Because you're accelerating it. Yeah, a new chronomancy spell. When an attack hits, you can accelerate it or decelerate it.
Which, just keep in mind, you are
You add a
using
d6 to the damage or reduce a
illegal
d6 from the damage. But you can also do it on a crit, which means you double that. So, because the level he's doing it is adding 6d6 to the attack.
Yes.
So 20.
40. 50, so 58 points of damage.
58 damage? That's more than enough. He dies.
And second attack. Definitely. And bonus attack. Definitely.
Yes.
Fucking axe, sword.
But yeah. They're all very much dead. So yeah. Very, very much dead. What would you guys like to do?
Gather up the bodies, investigate the bodies.
Yeah, search their bullshit for sure.
Trick is wild.
They have 4 rings on them.
Dark
Each one has 1 ring that are magic.
Dark one will pocket one. That's nice.
You take one?
They are bands of loyalty. If you're reduced to 0 hit points while attuned to the band of loyalty, you die instantly. These rings are favored by spies who cannot fall into enemies' hands. Then you've got your 4 hand crossbows. And there would be 74 bolts.
What are the weapons they're using?
Gone.
Fucking shadowy blades.
Just seemed to be gone. Seemed like something maybe they were conjuring or doing something with. There's a total of 758 gold on them.
Do they have any fucking armor at all?
They have 4 studded leather armors.
There we go. We could give the armor, one of them, to Linked.
And then there's also 60 platinum.
60.
Other than that, there's some paperwork on them.
There is paperwork? What does the paperwork say?
One of them has basically an order from Menzel Branson to assassinate a prisoner that's been kept out of their reach, and also basically like a bounty sheet. Roughly describes a creature that would look kind of like Licked.
But it doesn't have his name.
Yeah, it'll detail out that it's Licked, wanted for that. So you're kind of surprised a little bit that assassins would be this close this fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 1 day.
Yeah. Not surprised.
But you're thinking somebody sent these guys in to handle this.
They already know that Lift is here.
Which begs the question, who else knows now?
Those are high assassins from Menzel Branson.
Do you think,
But you guys are capable, so this is good.
do you think they were keeping tabs on you while you were in prison just to make sure you were still there?
I don't think that they were keeping tabs on me. I know that they were keeping tabs on me.
Okay, so maybe that's how they knew so quick.
I can tell you I definitely at times was scryed on. I was told that there was a contingency placed on me.
I think I'm all done, brother.
Oh, you're good. Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you very much.
No, thank you.
I just want to
glad
ask you though,
water-
if you ever have an opportunity to teach someone who hasn't played D&D.
We have a Tuesday night game that's open.
Fuck yeah.
This one we're live streaming. We do all that stuff, but
I
like,
see that. I apologize.
yeah. Oh no, you're good, man. You're just
I'm sure
immortalized
it
online.
makes a good story, but
Yeah.
like I said, I've always wanted to learn how to play. So
Yeah.
maybe
No, yeah.
I'll talk to Dustin or whatever. But I know you guys are like
Here.
I said, live
No,
stream.
you're good.
You're solid.
Here, shoot me a text. Give me your info, and then I'll do that. So that's my phone number. Yeah, hit me up.
Thank you, sir.
It's really
Yeah.
fun.
You guys have.
You'll like
Oh,
it.
dude, I love fan.
It's a
I'll
great
let
time.
you guys get going.
Cool, yeah.
Have a good night.
Later, brother.
I was led to believe that there was a contingency that would alert certain people when I escaped. So, I'm guessing that means that. What this means, and he's like looking at the bodies. That means that they know I have escaped.
And can find you really easily.
I mean, there are options. If you know what you're looking for and you have access to stuff, they can make things happen. I'm willing to bet that these guys were probably also a Deave, given the fact that the Dog Shore is a thing. I'm guessing that Menzel Branson probably has at least a few of its people in Orders Rise. And he like points off, you can still see the city off in the distance. So I'm guessing they've gone very far away.
Probably not.
Hell
That's one of my commanders, Delina Wildmage. Of course, I mean, they'd have her in that picture, but. I guess, if nothing else, this just means that it will be a fun trip.
Eventful, maybe not fun.
He's just sitting there, he's like stripping off one of the armors off one of the bodies.
For you, maybe.
I have not had fun in a while, so this is the most fun I've had in a bit. And I saw you guys. You didn't look like you were miserable, especially you. You look mad, but like not a normal mad. Like you like being mad, sort of.
It's so good mad, yes.
Absolutely. Well, I'll go in and kind of scale back up, climb up on top of the building, sit down, start casting, going back up.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, put all the bodies together and burn them.
You stack up the bodies. As soon as you stack up the bodies as well, you'll see just like a silvery bonfire just forms. This helps you burn the bodies. The rest of the first watch goes by. Second watch goes by easily enough. Third watch, Cicatrix, how do you want to watch? What do you want to do?
Very carefully. Extra carefully. Patrol around the tower and the wagon, and that's it.
Then third watch. That's when you're. So let's see.
Just making sure I'm not staring in one direction for too long, basically.
Yeah. You're sleeping in a bed. You're sleeping in a bed. Poison lasts for an hour, so by the time you wake up, it's gone. You're in bed, not feeling the best, but you wake up feeling right as rain. These bodies are all gone. Oceaned up. Sleeping. 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 Where are you going to trance at?
Other side from where it was before. Just because.
I mean, you're just going to kind of patrol?
Yep.
While you're patrolling, you'll kind of walk around the corner and Lick will just like you're kind of doing laps. You like come around and he's just standing there, and he'll kind of walk next to you, walks up beside you. It's funny what upbringing can do for someone.
What do you mean? You refer to me not saying that I enjoy blackmail, that I do not follow him.
I watched as I in my time in Jornhell and in my stay in Solaris as I got my final trial, and even my little bit of time that I did in Order's Rise, I watched as parents spoke to their children. A lot of children get fairy tales with cute creatures and noble heroes. But some children get monsters. Some children get relief and structure. They get the ability to see the world in a way that most do not see it. wounded man, Cicatrix. So I ask of you, what do I do?
What do you do
What
with,
do I do?
with your wounds?
I am a wounded man. So what do I do?
You find a way to live in peace, to live in your own safety.
Is this your belief now?
I have seen visions of my people living peacefully, training, laughing together, sparring, which, as I grew up, was a forbidden act. We did not spar, we fought, or we died. I got to see the better part of my people, where my father came from. I believe that it is under Blackmane that my people suffer and they wound their chances in this land.
It was. Well, this makes sense.
I also cannot lie. There is something to be said for our code of honor. I believe that all people should be free to defend themselves with their own hands at all times.
I have not been free to defend myself in a very long time. But perhaps now I can start moving towards this freedom.
Looks that way. And it seems that you are more than capable of defending yourself, which is your right.
Yeah, I did not show off my capabilities very much in that battle. My Eldritch Blast a little shaky at the distance. It's been a while since I've attacked anything that moved.
Well, you will have a lot of practice if today is any indication. This will be a long journey if we see these guys daily. Or maybe they'll get a hint. My companions and I also spoke of maybe finding you a hat of disguise. This maybe will help them not be able to recognize you.
It would not be a bad idea. He opens up a book and flips the page. And he shows you one of the last pages in the book, and it just has this weird circular sigil. He goes, "We'll talk to my god. See if we can't make this trip a little quicker." And then he closes the book, and you watch the book just burns to ash and just falls apart and disappears.
Good luck with that. Gods are more often than not self-serving. You seem to cling to yours even though it let you rot in prison for 20 years. Your capabilities. You seem more than fine. If you were even holding back in that fight, I see that you could handle your own issues. Potentially even without us.
I wouldn't say as much as I was holding back, as much as I was trying not to get any more attention. The stuff that I do can be a little bit daunting, a little bright. I think that if I were to use most of my serious spells, then I would probably get the attention of the nearby city, nearby guards. So
Fair. It would be nice to be able to make it there faster, to get you beneath the surface quicker. What is your plan once you take us to this prison, this place underwater?
I'm guessing it's no longer underwater. Would probably cleared it out if they're using it for anything else. If it's a prison, as your friend says, I don't plan on entering. No offense, but I did not get out of prison to immediately go back to another prison.
It seems like they are going to keep hunting you anyway.
Is this true? Perhaps I find a place outside of the Solarian Empire to retire. Maybe help build, maybe use my abilities to help guard and heal those people there. I don't know. I guess I figure it out as we travel.
You are wounded. My people and I are also wounded. Though I am considerably younger than you.
I think you're about, what, you were a cub when I went into jail?
I don't even think I was born yet.
Huh. No offense, but you look like shit, Zen, for your age.
I've been through a lot.
Tell me about it. And he couldn't close it. You can tell again.
Yeah,
his
burning
eyelids were cut off. His
Yeah.
skin's all burned away.
Again, you either fight or you die in my lands. And I'm starting to realize that while there are usually very distinct winners in a fight, nobody ever really is fully the winner.
I feel like I've won a lot of fights.
Me too, however.
He looks over and there's just a pile of ash.
I look like this.
I looked like this before I ever fought once.
That does not sound like a good life to me.
It's fine. If we could bring the light, we were rewarded with feasts or celebration. If we could not bring the light, we were tortured until we were capable of bringing the light out. It's the forced light that's what causes the pain. Your friend, he is much more pure than I am.
Sure, we'll call what he does pure.
His form is more pure than I am. His methodology is probably about on par with that I am.
Regardless, it somehow seems that you have at least temporarily joined the forced hand. You can obviously tell we're all from extremely different backgrounds. Many of us with extremely different goals, working together because we seem to succeed with one another. I don't really know how we've managed to live as long as we have. One of us actually didn't. But I don't know what I'm trying to say other than I guess we're happy to have someone else along who can hold their own. And I hope that whatever you choose to do with your freedom is not as evil or extravagant as the stories make you out to be.
I would have to say, I guess, evil is a state of mind more than anything else.
Yes, subjective. Some people think certain things are evil. That's again why more so believe in individual freedom, living in peace. And if somebody tries to take that from me, I will murder them. And I feel that that is just. And some people might consider that evil. I accept whatever they believe because I'll continue believing what I do.
That is important.
Short to say, I do not have a desire to chop you in half, as you may have heard. Unless, of course, I'm given a reason otherwise. It would have to be a pretty good reason at this point. You have shown interest in living free.
I'm not sure exactly what it is that I will do. And perhaps I will storm the gates again. Maybe that will be the just end to my story.
Go out in one last hurrah.
A blaze of glory.
You can obviously see how well that worked last time.
Yeah. I shoot nations, my friend. Say what you will.
They rebuild. They come back. They infest.
This is true.
Best to keep them where they are.
It doesn't take very much. Some of these bigger cities. I don't know, maybe I don't go to Mental Brands. Maybe I bring you where you are looking to go, and then maybe I stay on the surface. Maybe I go to the shore and find some place fun to have an adventure.
Plenty of places. Assuming you've heard of Dark Shore.
I have heard of Dark Shore. It was negotiated in the treaty that my trial sparked. I'm kind of responsible for it. So maybe I handle my responsibilities. We'll see.
You also seem to have a little bit of insight into Blackmead.
I think so.
If you're ever interested in having a bit of fun chasing him down. At this point, it seems like I could use all the help I can get.
I don't know how much I could help you with finding him, but I can tell you that there was a lord went by his name Solomon. That was so long ago. It would be loading. He was known as Solomon the Proud.
Of course he was. Interesting.
If you were to find the home of Lord Solomon the Proud, his family's initial homestead, which miraculously everybody remembers having had a castle on it for generations, but this is not true. This castle was brought in to stay. If you were to find his homestead has some sort of tie to the creature you look for, this Blackmead.
Solomon the Proud, you say?
That was the person that Blackmead first showed up as a duplicate of.
This is helpful information. I thank you.
Of course. If you're looking for assistance with this as well, I'd suggest, if you can, ask around and try to see if you can't find a man named Lasiba. Human looking, but bigger than you.
Bigger than me. That doesn't happen too often.
No, it's kind of rare. He is kind of divine in nature. He might have insight as to this black mane and what he is doing, and what the goals are.
Where might I find this Lasiba?
He travels the Solarian Empire. If you ask around enough, eventually he will find you.
Fair enough. I will ask.
Wonderful. Well, I will let you get back to your duties. If you need anything from me, just let me know.
Likewise.
Absolutely. I'll climb back up the tower. There we go. The rest of the day goes by. You guys can mark off a long rest.
Whoop, whoop. Sleeping so long. That rest was so long, dude.
And we continue traveling on down the road.
Lovely.
But not down the road, more so through the area. There, you are there, you are there. We'll kind of puddle up a little bit. And you have your note. May visit friend. Do you have herbs and ingots and oils and inks and whatever it is that you do your scribbling with?
Spell components.
Not spell components, but like inks and stuff like that.
Yes.
He'll whip out a book and he goes, "You guys are kind of crowded." And he just sets it down, and you'll see that there's the ritual spell for spectral or phantom steed. If you wish to copy it, it'd cost 150 gold worth of materials. And well, while you're traveling, you do that, and then you could just go and create a horse as a ritual.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's not a bad thing to have. Phantom Steed, it takes 11 minutes to cast, lasted an hour. A large quasi-real horse-like creature appears on the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice within range, which is 30 feet. You decide the creature's appearance, but it's equipped with a saddle, bit, and bridle. Any of the equipment created by the spell vanishes in a puff of smoke if it's carried more than 10 feet away from the steed. For the duration, you can you or the creature you can choose can ride on the steed. The creature uses the statistics of a riding horse, except for that it has a speed of 100 feet, and it can travel 10 miles in an hour, 13 miles at a fast pace. When the spell ends, the steed gradually fades, giving the rider 1 minute to dismount. The spell ends if you use an action to dismount, or to dismiss it, or the steed takes any damage. We've kind of gone through to, like, you can cast it while riding it, just to kind of refresh while you're going through. As long as you're not at like a quick pace, if you slow down, can kind of just like recast it and just like reform the horse while you're still riding.
Sweet. So just give him 150 gold.
No, you just have to consume 150 gold worth of
Oh, okay.
materials.
Cool.
He doesn't need the money. I mean, he does, but he doesn't.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you guys start traveling along
Continue along with me.
into the grass. So you guys spoke of getting these as a hat?
Yeah, so we'd have to get to a place with a shop in order to do that.
The nearest shop is a few days north.
We can always travel close, and then a couple of us can go into town and grab what we need.
That's true.
So we don't
We've a
cause
lot
a
that we
scene.
can sell too, so we can make the best use of it.
So we're not causing a scene, getting looks that we don't need.
Yes, we should do that. Although people there knew we were asking about Licht, and so getting it out of disguise, we have to be careful because they will know that that is what we intend to do with it.
The people you talked to were relatively discreet, probably.
We are referring to Orders Rise.
Not Orders Rise,
The
the guard tower.
yeah, got
How long does it take me to learn the spell? Or to, I guess, copy it?
It would take you most of the day.
Cool. Sounds good. Pretty sweet, I think.
fucking writing like a nightmare or some shit.
That's what I was
The
thinking.
fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna have it look like
Skeletal
like the-
horse or something.
yeah, from like the movie Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But except green fire.
Nice.
Badass.
Just cruising with a necromancer. Scary ass warlock.
It was a very motley crew, wasn't it?
Lion who likes to murder people.
This is what I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Green fire.
Oh yeah, from Skyrim. Hell yeah. Arnak. Badass.
Really? So we're just
Yes.
getting prepared now.
Clef. I'm sure it's been a while since our friend has heard a joke. You got any material you'd like to try on us?
There's all these things I'm thinking of. Some are better than others.
Surely you're just being too humble.
I just think that in the evenings, after our adventures are done, I'd like to learn how to joust in the evening. Well, actually, it's night class.
Ow. Why is it funny and painful at the same time?
That is absolutely terrible.
You know, of all the languages I know, I'm very glad I know sign language. It could come in handy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's all just puns. Oh no. Oh no.
It is all just puns. This is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to find. Let's go here. Let's look at my list. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No.
I don't have to know it. I can just get that, but that's fine. You guys don't have to know that. I can just pull that spell at any time I want. Licht was in the room when we first made our teleportation circle, and everybody copied it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1000%. Mm-hmm. And he copied it into his book, which you can. So, but we didn't have teleportation. I didn't have access to the spell then. But now, literally, it's just on my list, and I can just prepare it.
Nice.
Warlocks are all prepared now.
Are they?
You have a list of known spells, and you can prepare them daily. So you have a slightly more spells available.
No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. But that's needs a we have to get further away before we make any big jumps. Plus, I don't have a way of contacting them first. Could be trapped.
Well, you don't have a way of contacting who first? I have people. I can contact my people.
For people in Journal.
But they can send messages.
He wouldn't tell you that. This isn't something he would have said yet. He's going to vibe out the situation first. But we will continue on. So is the plan to head north and get us some disguising stuff?
Yes. That is the plan.
Head north so we will get some beautiful disguise stuff so that I can hide. If you will go from south.
Perfect.
Perfect. I think I know it's a little early. I'm going to call it there.
8:45.
Yeah, we'll call it there, and then that way I can go to the bathroom. And now I have water again. I can
Take
pee.
a big dumpy.
No, I just gotta pee. I didn't fucking do anything today.
Drop the old
Barely.
piss.
But no, I gotta take a piss. So I'm gonna do that. But
You got
we will
another
call it there, and we will pick up next week as we are traveling north. Unless he decides just to teleport you guys somewhere. Because he does have teleportation circle.
Perfect.
You guys heard of Crumble?
Yes.
Like crumble cookie?
Oh, yeah.
My girlfriend was texting me, but I never heard of it. So she was texting. She said she would get us some next week.
Dude, it's good shit.
Say yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yes, crumble cookies are really
Guys,
good.
cakes, it's better. They're so thick.
They are
it's
very
like a
thick, delicious.
They're ginormous.
Okay.
insomnia cookies.
Thank you guys for watching. We're going to call it off there, and we will see you guys next week with crumble cookie.
Peace out.
Delicious, delicious crumble cookie.
I'm gonna try to see if I can make this shower a little hotter with what